People, welcome back. Welcome back to another live stream. Um, Today we'll be doing the post-match analysis, dissecting the game. Um, we kind of let the everything just boil down a little bit to make everything just boil down a little bit. Everybody blow off some steam. Everybody discuss how they feel about the team, what took place yesterday, progress going forward, as you can see on the topics um, today. Cuba versus Jamaica. Remember to hit the like button on the video, people. Remember to hit the like button on the video. It's very important. Very important for the show. Yesterday, we're going to jump right into it. Jamaica versus Cuba. Lots of expectations going into that game. But it was a mixed expectation, and the reason why I'm so like calm about this, that game had no effect on me. You can go back and watch the Cuba preview show that I did the other night, and I said that Cuba will be playing Jamaica for a 0-all draw. I have that clip that I want to play back on the show tonight. I think I need to keep reminding people when I talk about football. No, I think I got it down. I will start to clip where I said things. I said that Cuba is coming in for a 0-all draw. I think I still even have my analysis here from that. I had my analysis that I had written down from the preview game with Cuba. And I just want to go back over something because it played out exactly the way I broke down the game. And I'm not just going to skip over it and we just get down to business. We're not really going to do that today. We're going to take it nice and easy. I have here, I want to go on the analysis. Recent form. All right. I talk about their recent form, including their performance in the Nations League and other competition. Key players that I outlined, and I also outlined here highlight their strengths and their weaknesses. I think here I even highlighted the Cuban goalkeeper. And that's why I wanted to come back to this. Break down Cuba's approach and their formation. What else did I have here? Jamaican players that need to come up big. Shamar Nicholson, Mikel Antonio, that was on the preview. It turned out those players need to come up big. I talked about Cuba here being solid in defense solidarity. Here it is, recent form. The funny thing is, because I was thinking about it, and I know a lot of people are really waiting. They don't really know what side I'm gonna come down on this. They're wondering, is JT gonna come out there and say, yo, the coach need to go? Is it, my style already? Check out the style, people. Please hit the like button. I didn't even do a watch along yesterday because I know say everybody I do a watch along. Like, you know what I mean? It's only so many people on YouTube. Some people I do watch along without 5 people, 10 people. I'm like, I would rather sit and watch the game and enjoy it. Yeah, I would rather sit and enjoy. And I watched the entire game. I watched the game in its entirety. I want to say lots of big up and shout out to the people who are a part of the effort for getting people in the stadium. I thought that yesterday that was a massive surprise for me. For a Nations League game, I see your effort. I see everybody from everywhere who's doing whatever they're doing. The fan clubs, the 876 streams, all the whole communities, everybody. You guys did an amazing job of getting that crowd in the stadium. Still not where we need it to be, but I think with the right matchup and that effort, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. So I want to give all those people a shout out there who made that happen. It was a good practice game for the coach. Everyone needs to relax. It wasn't a World Cup qualifying game. Yeah. JT, sometimes in life you do everything right. You still won't win. We play a beautiful game. Wow, that's a really good comment. That's a really, really good comment there by Real Baller. That is, I don't put up comments on the screen unless it's a super chat. But this comment here, this comment here, I think this comment here is a comment that I would like the fans and everybody who's watching to kind of digest this. And why I like this comment is because the other night I said, guys, Cuba is still gonna be out there. And I know if they all they can do, and here why I thought Cuba had a chance in the game. I thought they could have stonewalled Jamaica defensively. Why? Because Jamaica is not very good in the final third. Like people, if you have been watching Jamaica in recent times, you would have saw how Jamaica got most of their goals. I think people last night was a game that needed a proper number 10. This is where I veer off from a lot of people who are staying positives. The positives are there. But for Jamaica as a national team to reach its full potential, it cannot happen with Bobby Reid as a starter on the field. And I want you guys to let that sink in. As I said, for Jamaica to play the type of football that we're expecting, beat teams, and compete at the highest level, Bobby Reid cannot be out there as a starter. And I'm not blaming this game on Bobby Reid. I'm not blaming this game on Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid doesn't have the skill set for the number 10 role. And I'm willing to go to war with anybody on this. Bobby Reid don't play number 10. Bobby Reid is that guy in the community that hold on, let me show. All right, Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid is like that handyman in the community. Bobby Reid is the handyman in the community. You know, if you do like a plumbing, if your light now work, him can go up in the ceiling and you see me? Tease up the wire, then you see me, and screw up two thing and Bobby get it fixed. If the pipe run a tank, if the pipe run a tank bust off, we call Bobby. If we need to cut a gutter, we call Bobby. If we need the Bobby to drive the car, go carry some water, we give Bobby the car and can drive too. Bobby Reid is a jack of all trade and a master of none. That's not his fault. Some people might say, JT, this approach has kept Bobby Reid consistently in the Premier League. Facts. I cannot debate that. But Bobby Reid cannot be playing for Jamaica and Joel Latibodier looks better than you in the middle of the park. And you know how we get down out here with Joel Latibodier. People, remember to hit the like button. I'm going to give you guys a composed show today. I want level heads. We want to have a discussion where people are approaching all the noise. That's why I waited to stream. I didn't do a post match last night. We know everybody gonna run down the scene today. No, I'm here. Sports Prophecy is here to talk. And today, we feel My ego a fly today. You know why? Everything I said about the pre-game, the preview for the game, it happened in the game. That YouTube video is there on my channel. Jamaica versus Cuba preview matchup. Exactly. Oh, the game. I said Cuba is coming for a 0-0 draw. That's a win for Cuba. That's a win. The bar wasn't that high. This is what I always explain to people, that I'm not a person who builds the defense first in any team. I'm not a person. Listen, Warren Webster, this is not about fear. I'm not a conductor. I'm not a bus conductor. This is not about fear. Life isn't fear. I'm being brutally honest, and I'm not blaming Bobby Reed for the loss. It's still Bobby. Dexter Lambekisa, not playing football, struggled immensely in that first half, even with a weak Cuba team. Damian Lowe. We need to talk to Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe, forward. Let me talk to you. Damian Lowe, Bill. Damian Lowe, me see you through all my TV, bro. Me see what take place through all my TV, bro. Last night, Damian Lowe, you at one point, you let your ego starting to get the best of you because Ethan Pinnock was controlling the football. I saw when you went off script and then you start taking the ball and try to go long and none of your passes went through. Damian Lowe, this is not a competition between you and your teammates, mate. Personally, you're a liability for me. You shouldn't be starting. I saw you chase down a winger with the ball and you didn't even prep around to look behind you and realize that there was no other defenders behind you, so you shouldn't be committing to that tackle. I mean, I say, Damian Lowe, bro, me rate Damian Lowe as a person so much. But Damian Lowe, bro, you're one of the dunkest football players me know. Bro, you are an amazing person based on how me your talk and your energy and your fight for Jamaica, Damian Lowe. But you are the dunkest football player. Like, bro, you don't learn. You don't learn, bro. You don't learn. Like, the man make him ego get the best of him. Like, he must say, Ethan, bro, just the goal as a center back is to hold a clean sheet. The man start competing with Pinnock. Like, bro, you're not gonna win out the job over Pinnock. Pinnock is a starting center back at Brentford. How are you gonna? What are you trying to do? Yeah, like, yeah, compete with your own teammate, bro. Me see that on your face in a look. And me see how when you talk, kiss up your teeth, you know. Me see that in a bro. Me see that in a like me a watch a ball game in a look. Don't do that, bro. Focus on your game. Focus on holding down the position because, bro, you're gonna play yourself out of the starting lineup. I promise you. And you took a yellow card, bro. Damian Lowe is the first player in the history I know of football who's trying to get the fans to get into the game and gets a yellow card. Damian Lowe picked up a yellow card for telling people, let's go. Even with that, the man I said, let's go and fling him man if I try backstyle the man. I mean, I say, wanted a little youth here, man. I wanted Damian Lowe. Like, what is wrong with the guy? What is wrong with Damian Lowe? Like, we are looking at the man and we say, bro, you're a university graduate. You have stance, you talk intelligent, cutting edge when you're speaking. But whenever you go on a football field, bro, you turn into a damn idiot. Like, bro, you were the captain, bro. You were the captain at one point. You see, like the yellow card that Andre Blake pick up, that's how you pick up yellow card. I don't remember if Andre Blake pick up a yellow card when he came up. That's what a freaking captain does. Him come up there, Andre Blake, I say, Ref, how you make the man burn out the damn clock with with just a silly knock? I don't know if it was a hamstring, a hammy, or whatever. But Damian Lowe, bro, you get a name, head of state. And then when you go out there, you move like the janitor, bro. Like, you move like you fi clean up the yard. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, what's up? Like, it's like the man not take none of him college degree and put in him football game. Like, when the man go out there, him just is another thing. Bro, Damian Lowe, just bro, you're a senior player. You're at a point in your career now. Settle down and play the damn game. Like, what's all this, bro? You cannot play a game without picking up a yellow card for Jamaica. You can't play a game, bro. You can't play a clean game. Can you pick up a next yellow card the next game, and you know what happens? You're out the next window. And guess what? The next starting center back that comes in, if he plays well, you're now on the bench going forward. He's not thinking. He's not very clever. He's not very clever on the football field, because what he doesn't understand that his spot in this national team is one of the most contested spots. Jamaica is still looking for that center back to be the Ethan Pinnock. When we know say from Ethan Pinnock come, he must start. Right now, we know say from Ethan Pinnock is coming, he's gonna start, but we don't know who else is starting. Damian Lowe doesn't understand that. I think he thinks he's like the starter for life. No, you're not. No, you ain't. No, bro. No, bro. Bro, get in the game, bro. Get your head right, bro. Like, you always do some silly shit, bro. You're playing the game. It's smooth. You guys keeping a clean sheet. The team is playing a different way. And, bro, Damian Lowe in the game last night reminded me of somebody. You know, like you have your kid and you're teaching your kid. You're teaching your kid 3+3, and you teach your kid it for an hour, and she repeat everything and she got it right. And then she go use the bathroom and come back. Your kid go use the bathroom and come back, and you say 3+3, and then go so. Oh, I know, 33. Like I saw Damian Lowe, like young. You can see that last night he couldn't wait to get out of character. Like, bro, he doesn't work well when you script something for him and tell him to follow this. As a center back, he's used to this like free kind of motion. And our team was playing last night was the first Jamaica played such a high back line. We were playing on the half line. That's, for me, that's a good sign. That was one of my things that I have typed in on my computer. I want to see how high the back line is, because how high your back line is tells me how attacking minded you're planning to approach the game. We saw Coach Jaime Hallgrim's people. I watched Coach Jaime Hallgrim's. I'll have to sidetrack today. Thank you, Jesus. We got rid of him today. Jamaica played England today. Jamaica played England today. Jamaica played England today. It was the same thing. You know what I've learned today, bro? You know what I've learned today about Coach Jaime Hallgrim's? And it's like, bro, oh my God. And it was so crazy. You know what I learned about Hallgrim's team? He's so predictable. What he does is, Hallgrimson doesn't. His team, when they lose the ball, they don't try to get the ball back right away. They try to run. They try to drop off quickly and form a shape. Quickly drop off and form a shape. So what that does is, teams are always going to have breathing room with whatever team Hallgrim's coach. I saw the same open gaps that Jamaica had with England when they just knock it through the two, because he was playing a 4-4-2, the two center forwards. It was so predictable. And I'm like, bro, how can you play football and when you lose the ball, you don't tell your team to try to get back the ball as quickly as possible, as high up the pitch as possible, so you're now in the opponent's half? What he does is, bro, he drops off all his players into his own half. I think that was so backward. So, Paul Grimsey, he deserved to be out. We're glad he's no longer the coach of Jamaica. But as I said, people, I'm gonna be in depth. I'm not here to argue with anybody today either. Um, I'm just telling you what I've seen on the game, and my analysis of the game before my preview of the game was spot on. I said that Jamaica, the video is there. Jamaica versus Cuba, the preview, the video is there. I'm gonna play part of the clip, a part of this show, just to give you guys a little reminder of how we broke the game down. This team is getting bigger than Damian Lowe. Yeah, man, gangster talking. That's exactly what's happening. The team is, bro. So, all right, gangster talking. Hear me out now. Damian Lowe and Damian Lowe and Bobby Reed. I want to see if the coach going forward, not now, when we get back a Leon Bailey, and we maybe get another midfielder, and we get a Mason Greenwood. I want to see if this coach is not going to bench Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed has to be on the bench. And I told you guys, Norman Campbell, big, fast, and strong, best winger in form, but him wild too. Me telling you, him still have the wild. You see him pull off one of the wild stunt them last night too, Norman Campbell, come here, watch him over here. He's playing at Randers FC, and he's wild. He's wild. He's not composed. And until he learns that, he will never reach his full potential. But he has the intangibles. He has the intangibles, but can he pull it off? And it's all mental. It's all. I feel like some of these, like a Damian Lowe and those guys, Norman Campbell. I think they let the adrenaline takes over in the football game too much. I think they lose their heads. I think they need to find a way to check themselves throughout game, just remind themselves that I'm here. I deserve to be here. I'm on the park. It's me. Just take a deep breath, something to reset, because I feel like when the game start going in emotion, their brains start turning over in a way where they just become sporadic. So let me just go on the coach. I will give the coach in the game last night. The coach gets a 10 for me. Coach Steve McLaren gets a 10 for me in that game last night. People has to decide. People has to decide. Did we hire the coach to coach the team and also score the goals? Do we need McLaren to be a number 9? We have to decide on that. Going forward, because the way he set up that team last night for the first game, I don't know under God's heaven what else the coach could have done. I don't know. I don't care if it's Pep out there coaching those guys last night. The team was set up to win. He gets a 10. Well, I'm going to take off a 9. I'm going to drop it a 9 because he kept Bobby Reed on the field. So the coach gets a 9 for me. I give the coach a 9. Other than the Bobby Reed substitution, Bobby Reed should have been subbed off. But he's thinking Bobby Reed is a Premier League player. He's going to come good at some point. That could have happened. But I just don't understand why people bother picking 23 players. We're only planning to, if certain guys can't come off the field. So the coach gets a 9 there because I like how he set up Jamaica in a high back line. Jamaica was just pressing Cuba. People, remember to hit the like button. It's very important. You're locked in on Sports Prophecy TV and FSL Soccer. So everybody on all the channels, make sure you hit the like button. Tonight, I'm giving you my take on the game. I didn't do a post-match after the game because everybody is live. And I don't like to do things the same time as everybody. I like to, when the smoke clears, we get a level head. And that's even how I approach certain things in life, even arguments, or you don't want to act sometimes when the heat is too up. Sometimes just let it cool down a bit and you start seeing things a bit more clearer. Got to watch over a bit of the game today again. The big surprise for me, as I said again, was I thought the coach should have took. And you remember what I said in the preview match? I said the coach take off Bobby Reed and bring and put Casey Palmer in the 10. I would have took off Bobby Reed, Casey Palmer at 10, and Jonathan Russell in the middle of the park. Jonathan Russell didn't even play. I don't know what's going on with Jonathan Russell. He didn't even play. Bobby Reed not clicking at the number 10. Damari Gray is out of form. You can see it. I saw it last night. Damari Gray is not sharp. He's actually slowing down the play for Jamaica last night. Damari Gray, you're slowing down the play last night, bro. You didn't. It's not that Damari Gray that left Nations League, and I understand season just starting, and you're actually coming off the bench at your club. So I don't put too much pressure on Damari Gray there, but he doesn't have the form. Dexter Lambekisa doesn't have any form either, struggling. He looks retarded out there, looks confused, doesn't know what he looks like. He's just not in timing with the pace of the football game currently. I could tell he's playing the game at a lower intensity wherever he's playing, because you saw his passes are behind the player, or he's not anticipating the run, or he tries to hit the flag, but he can't get the cross in. Discombobulated. Dexter, and remember my starting lineup last night, because I believe that Joel Latibodier has become the Trent Alexander of this team, meaning not talking about his passing ability, meaning we have to find a way to get him, to keep him on the field. That's the thing with Latibodier. We have to find a way to keep him on the field. But I still don't think he can be the answer for that midfield role. I don't think he's the answer, but we have to find a way to keep Latibodier on the field. And ultimately, for me, the right back position is the position. But I saw what the coach did yesterday. The coach had Latibodier and Damian Lowe and Damian Lowe do a rotation sometimes, where if Damian Lowe with one of the center backs push up, he falls back as a natural center back, and Jamaica still maintain a shape. I understand that was the approach, but going forward, Latibodier cannot be the guy in there. And listen, this coach is going to run into some of the same questions that Hal Grimson ran into, because one of the things we see that the coach, bro, I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I want to call me crazy. Call me crazy, bro. In the first 45 minutes of the game, I felt like I saw Jamaica had a playing style. Like the first 45 minutes in the game, I saw what Jamaica wanted to do. I swear to God, like maybe me crazy, but what I saw was a Jamaica team with a few training sessions just look like this is how we actually can look. And I'm like, bro, under Coach Hal Grimson, we probably lose that game last night. Yeah, because the coach can't do anything, bro. The coach set up the team to win. We got chances. Jamal Lowe, it's a tough one because you want him to hit that one time. But if he hits it one time and miss it, people are going to say, look, him have the space. Take one touch and pick your corner. So for me there, I think the striker is like the keeper. I did it in the preview show. I said the keeper, he kept clean sheets. Haiti, Suriname. That keeper hasn't been letting in goals. He hasn't been letting in goals. He's actually their best player. If anybody remember anything from that game last night, was the keeper. The keeper was the guy. So, bro, I see Jamaica looking. I see Jamaica looking decent. But I think that game last night was a wake-up call. It was a wake-up call. It's a wake up call. So the fans, them, bro, wanna cut out this nonsense. Whenever Jamaica go play somebody, people are run out to come talk about Jamaica go drop four and them thing there. Me telling you, say, what me say yesterday, me say the mud. This game can be muddy. It can be sticky. And it was exactly that. I said, this game can be muddy, can be sticky. That's how I started out yesterday. And that's exactly what happened. And that's Concacaf. If any Concacaf team hold you to a nil-all draw until halftime, you're liable to draw that game. They will make it impossible for you to break them down. And Cuba had everybody behind the ball. Like, and Jamaica just didn't have an idea how to break them down. Jamaica didn't have an idea how to break them down. You see me? Jamaica didn't have an idea, but the coach did everything. I think the coach gets a 9 for me. He should have just took out Bobby Reed. But guys, I think part of that game also shows us we're back at square one. We're back at square one. We're back at square one with some of the same problems. You see me? We're back at square one again with some of the same problems. Personnels. Joel Latibodier, we're back where we started. Gold Cup. Joel Latibodier is in the middle of the park. Joel Latibodier is in the middle of the park. Big up yourself, Colin Quest. Big up yourself, Omar Fowlin, Issa Allen, Kamal Gangster talking. Yeah. I think we're back at square one again. And I think this coach, he's going to face some of the same scrutinies if he doesn't take out Latibodier out of the middle of the park. It's going to be a problem, guys. It's going to be a problem. We're not trying to start problem. He looked much better last night, but he also looked good in games where we thought it could work. It cannot work. When we go up against tougher opponents, he's too slow. He loses his confidence. It cannot work, bro. Latibodier. So the coach, he went the safe route. Great. He went the safe route, but I don't think it's sustainable. I don't think it's sustainable. He went the safe route, and I don't think it's sustainable. People, the phone lines are open. I'm just going to drop the number in the comment section. I'll pin it in the comment section. If anybody has a take, because we won't be, I won't be here all night if just talking. I will be just giving my takes on it and let it sit there. I just pinned the number in the comment section. So anybody has a take, feel free to call in. That's the number there. What a person did name. Rory Vibes Movement. That's the number. I just dropped the number in the comment section. You can call on WhatsApp. Yeah, so is Jamaica ready for the World Cup qualifiers? Are we ready? Is Jamaica ready for the World Cup? I don't think we are, to be honest. I don't think we are. I think we need personnels. I think we need better players. When you look at the players on the field and you think about what's on the bench, I think we need better players, bro. I think we need better players. I don't think this group of players alone can do it. I don't think so, bro. Looking at what I've seen last night, I don't think they can do it. If it's just if Jamaica team stays the way it is now, we don't qualify for the World Cup. We played Cuba last night. Guys. Just a little reminder. That was just Cuba. So we won't be play. We have to play let's say we play a Costa Rica, a Guatemala, and those teams, they can defend, not just defend. They can score. This is sad, bro, and I hope we win the game. I think Jamaica actually loses to Honduras in the next game if Damian Lowe starts at the center back position. I think with that crowd down there in Honduras, and the fans and the intensity, I think he does something crazy, and Jamaica lose that game. I think and just where we are. If Latiba there, if we start the same team that started against Cuba, Damian Lowe center back, Latiba there, Dexter, we're losing to Honduras, and I'm saying that right now. I'm saying that right now. You see me? That's it. All right, let me take the call. Yeah, man, go ahead, caller.
Yeah, blessed afternoon, JT. You hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, I'm saying blessed afternoon.
Yeah, man, bless up, man.
Yeah, man. I kind of share some of your sentiment, but I don't agree with everything you
Yeah,
have
man,
said.
and that would be crazy, right? If we
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
upon everything.
Yeah, what happened is that the last night the football or the result, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like we are going backward. Yes, we see where they pass the ball a little better, and we see where they were splitting the attacking, or should I say the defense line of Cuba in
Mm-hmm.
order to get in. But the result, that's what really matter. That's what really count. Yeah, we know in football they will say that a ugly win is better than a pretty loss. You understand? So going forward, if we should continue to try and have um, pretty games and have bad results, we will not be making it to the World Cup. What I
Mm-hmm.
saw last night, I saw
You
a
were
bunch
you
of
were at the
players.
game?
No, I didn't go to the game because I didn't think Cuba was worthy of me making a sacrifice to go to the game.
Turn out in the opposite direction, right?
Yeah. I'm super disappointed because and that's the thing. I don't believe the guys on the pitch are hungry enough. You understand? And what happened is the over
But you
reliance
watch
of
you watch the game, right?
yes, man, fully every Jamaican match, man. A
Okay,
full support,
okay.
I know.
You watch
Yeah,
the
man.
game. So
The,
let
the
let, let,
over.
let I mean
Mhm.
me have to just pick your brain now. Let's start off with the positives, though, because you said that we can pass it around. What are the positives you got from that game?
All right. The positive is Casey Palmer. It showed that he is he looked much more comfortable and better on the ball. He looked more comfortable passing the ball,
Mm-hmm.
and he's very confident in what he's doing. Other positive is that we were passing the ball around in the midfield, and the strikers, they got few chances. They
Mm-hmm.
could have, I believe, they should have got more. If our team was good enough or hungry enough, they would have got more
But
chances.
see, I
Because
feel like those chances, Carla, was almost coincidental. I think that Jamaica don't know what we're doing when we get into the final third. We look like we don't actually have a set way how we break people down when we get in the final third. And I didn't expect that last night, but this is what I've been seeing. Anytime we get in around the 18, around there, so we don't know where to go with the ball.
all right, the thing is, I wouldn't say that in totality. I would say we were in Trinidad in the Gold Cup. We were super hungry, and we have several scorers on that night.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened last night? I just believe that the coach came in. I'm not certain if he gave them a talk, which kind of show off everybody. As you see, we're Latibodier ran through, should have shoot, didn't shoot. We see we're low, got the opening, should have shot, taken a straight in. Oh, what's happening?
Yeah, you're breaking up, Carla. Yeah,
Yeah, JT,
yeah,
sorry about that. You're hearing me
yeah,
better?
man. Yeah, we're hearing you again.
All right, sorry about that. So I'm saying, I see where this attacking third was nervous last night. We're anxious, and that's because of the. I think it's because of the new coach. They were trying to impress, and they actually did the opposite because we see where they were goal shy.
I think we're just not used to being in those positions with the ball, those good areas. enough.
I don't understand. We score 5 against Trinidad in Gold Cup. That seems used to. We just played last month and put 5 pass, not 5, 3 pass. They call the lesser, which is a better team than Cuba. What the team that nearly come back and score 3-3? Dominica. Yes. Understand? And we did look good. And we did look good in the Ecuador match. Very good in the Ecuador match. At passing the balls. I don't know what people are talking about. And Ecuador is no.
No, sir. Me never see Jamaica. Well, like, I think the passing that people is talking about now is that Jamaica look more certain when we're on the football. 1 second there. People, big up on yourself in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you hit the like button. Thank you for joining us here on FSL Soccer and Sports Prophecy TV, people. Make sure you hit the like button. We have a caller on the line, basically, and he's giving you his point of view or his observation of the game last night. And there's going to be a plethora of views on this game because everybody look at the game different. But I think there are some core things that I think most of the fans are going to basically agree on. Continue, Carl.
Yes, and one notable difference last night was Damian Lowe. I believe. Are you hearing me? Because I think
man, we're hearing you clearly, bro. We
wonderful.
Yeah.
And this is very important. This point is very important. The different last night is in Damian's Lowe game. So if you realize Damian Lowe was making the short passes, not making the long, trying very hard not to make the long pass, as well as trying to push the back and not trying to go forward. So I believe the coach wanted that from him. And however, it kind of take out the hunger out of Jamaican team because Damian Lowe is the hungriest man on Jamaican team.
Yeah, but so I see that Damian Lowe actually struggles to play in a structure.
No, it's not the structure. It's because Damian Lowe is hungry and he's anxious to do something for Jamaica.
So that's what's causing the struggles then. Because he's struggling.
Yes,
he wants to break out of the system or the game plan. He just wants to do his own thing. I see that on him.
I don't think he wanted to do his own thing. I believe he just wants to win. He wants to make a difference. So if he's at the back and nothing is happening, he will take the ball and run straight down the middle, look for a pass or try something.
Brother, Damian Lowe, big man think call that Damian Lowe if he's on the bench. Going forward for Jamaica Metal, there's 2-3 players who has to be on the bench. Bobby Reed, Damian Lowe, and 50-50 Lati Bodier. If they're not gonna play him at the right back, he benches as well. But then players they need to bench, bro. They need to come off the bench.
All those players, I would never say none of those players need to go on the bench because I've seen them save Jamaica before. Bobby Reed saved Jamaica several times. Damian Lowe even saved Jamaica even more. You understand? We see where the midfield is a big problem. And we see where actually last night, Lati Bodier actually made some good final passes, which he wasn't doing before. So I wouldn't come out and be stereotype and say based on.
So where does Bobby Reed start? Because he's not a good number 10. When Leon Bailey comes back, Leon Bailey starts and Macy Greenwood. Where do you start Bobby Reed? If people like me, I don't understand if people not looking forward. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, where are we gonna put Bobby Reed? Me people say Bobby Reed has to start. Where is he gonna start?
No, but Bobby Reed don't have to start. You know, the thing is, you know, if you get the best of Bobby Reed, if you get the best of Damian Lowe, if you get the best of Lati Bodier, these are ballers that can do favorable well. Yes, if we get additional to the team that can do exceptionally well, can do better than them, of course we want them to bench. But
so when Leon Bailey come back, Bobby Reed have to start.
When Leon Bailey comes out, is Lowe they're going to take out. Remember, Lowe came in for not Damian Lowe. Remember, the other Lowe came in. You remember J-Lo came in
I would play Damian. No, Jamal Lowe needs to be on the
yeah.
field over Bobby Reed, bro. He's more composed. He's way more
All right.
composed on the ball.
I agree. However, he don't work like Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed will trap. But you have to understand, Jamaican team, except Casey Palmer, trying now to tackle. You understand? Lacky Body are leaving tackling the midfield, but he would, or he does a little work. Jamaican from midfield go straight up, and that's why we struggle so much against greater opponent, because Jamaica team don't tackle in midfield or the forward line. Every team, when they attack, when they are defending, they defend from the top. The forward try and close down our defenders. When Jamaican defending, you see, what you call him? Well, Boza don't do anything defensively. You understand? We see Antonio will try, but Antonio alone pressing that can't work. I think Dixon will do. Dixon is the guy that do the greatest defending when he's actually playing forward for us. And we all know that he's a rookie to the team, and he will not see the starting lineup unless they are doing a friendly against Trinidad. So that's a problem with our team. And that's why you hear McLaren was saying, if we could get the same Bailey who trap back and tackle like when he's in Aston Villa for Jamaica, then he would be a great addition to the team. But as we speak, J-Lo don't tackle, Damarai Gray don't tackle. You understand? Antonio is not required to really tackle. And so if we have and Casey Palmer, as I said, he's not the best tackler. So if we have only 4 defenders tackling playing against 8 midfielders and attackers coming towards us, we're going to always lose, JT. We're going to always lose.
All right, All right, my boss. Yeah, man. Thank you for calling in here. We link up. Me take 2 more calls. What your name, caller? What your name?
Yeah, Wayne.
All right, Wayne. Blessings here.
Every time.
Yeah,
every
man.
time,
Bless
JT.
up. All right, that was Wayne, people. Bro, I'm not saying Jamal though is better than Bobby Reed. Like it's like people know. Listen, I'm not saying the man better than Bobby Reed. Bro. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the personnel. Jamaica has a personnel problem, bro. Jamaica has a personnel problem on the field. We still struggling to get that combination. I tell you, no matter what we do, the combination I go off. You see me? The combination is off, bro. So we have to get that right. Bobby Reed, Bobby Reed starts on the bench for me when Leon Bailey and those guys come back and big up yourself, caller. Go ahead.
Warren Webster here. What's up, JT?
Oh, Warren. Okay, bless up yourself, Warren. Go ahead, man.
Sure. You beat up my baller to the man. You're the
Where your baller?
Bobby Reed.
Me now beat Bobby. Like Bobby had a horrendous first half last night. Can we agree?
I mean, he wasn't that as normal, but let's be fair to Bobby. Like you say, Bobby is like a jack of all trades. You need a player like that who can give it effort on and off the field. And this is what Bobby gives you every time he goes on there. Bobby will have maybe 1 or 2 off games, but he'll give you that consistency.
But no, Bobby, I think that Bobby is not consistent actually.
You really?
Yeah, Bobby is up and down for Jamaica. A lot of our players are not consistent for Jamaica. Bailey's not consistent.
Apart from JT, apart from just after COVID, Bobby has been one of our better performers on that field, on any given game. He's always his scores are always 6.8 or above. Right? This guy will give you that effort. This guy will give you that commitment. Bobby is actually a captain material as far as I'm concerned. Right? And the same effort he will give his club, because it's the clubs player like that, a club go after player like these who can do multiple stuff on the field, because football is not a one position game anymore. You have to be very versatile, right? You have to be knowledgeable, and it's a smart player. I just think you're not as fair as I thought you should be
With
with a
Bobby,
guy
yeah,
like Bobby,
yeah.
with Bobby Reed.
No, but you see,
Because
my theory on Bobby, Carla, is not today thing. This.
okay,
Yeah, my
okay.
thing is from a long time. I believe that Bobby Reed is not an out and out starter for Jamaica when we got a full squad. I believe that, bro, because
I
Bobby Reed is
what
like,
I agree with you. What I agree with you with that JT is that a player like a John Russell should have started, yeah, or
yeah,
Kieran,
yeah, yeah. Why we,
right? There's
yeah.
no reason. There's no reason. I don't know. Yeah, if you're gonna play low, I have those two guys on the bench who actually play those positions. It's almost criminal. So for you to give that coach a 9, I totally disagree.
Mm.
Right? I'll give him a 7 because I love the possession and the progression of the football. It's more entertaining. And this is what fans will come out to see because yes, the result it's a result based game, and the bottom line is the person who score more than the other person is going to get the points. But we have to start playing this way consistently on a regular basis so we can get better results. If we keep depending on you know keeping a low block and backing up every time you feel pressure, sometimes you have to take the game to the team. Look how we play against Canada, right?
Mhm.
When we got that win. And we did that all in the second half when our tail was almost between our legs. So we need to be playing this way from the jump. We have that aggression in us as Jamaicans. We have that spunk, you know um, confidence. Although sometimes we might some of our players might lack the
Mhm.
education and the knowledge of being on that field. And sometimes when you mix quality with non-quality, it usually look kind of off, because it looks confusing. That's why you have to have like players on the team playing at similar level, to get some cohesiveness.
And people who
And
are saying that Bobby Reed is starting for Leicester, why he doesn't start for Jamaica. Midway in the season, if Leicester, you're gonna see Bobby Reed start. Somebody is gonna be starting over Bobby Reed at Leicester. That's
but
just how it always goes with him, bro.
but but JT Bobby is primarily a starter on every team he's been in
Yeah,
because they
for a proportion of the
Mhm.
season, then he starts to come off the bench at Fulham.
Yeah, but
It's the
but
same.
based
Like,
on
listen,
based
Bobby
based
is this.
based based on what based on our selection, team selection, I agree. When you have if you have a Mason Greenwood, or other players of
Yeah,
quality
that
come
me
on,
ask you,
then we
Warren.
can
When I
look at
want to
that.
ask you, say you have Mason Greenwood and you have Leon Bailey. No, I'm asking people, where do you start Bobby Reed? The people who say Bobby Reed has to start, just tell me where you start him.
Well, based on last night game with the way Casey Palmer play, it would be tough to leave him off the bench right now. Because he's you see the thing about it is our problem is we don't
Warren,
pick a
I know you
team.
not answer my question. I ask you where you go start Bobby Reed.
Where am I going to start? Bobby can still play the 10. That's his natural position.
So who is gonna bench? I'm asking you, Mr. When Leon Bailey and Mason Greenwood is both in the team. I'm asking you, where do you start Bobby Reed? In the
In
10?
in that case, he can sit on the bench because you have better players. When you have better players, you play the better
So
players.
that
But
so
but make sure.
Warren, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying going forward for Jamaica,
Oh,
Bobby
okay, but
Reed
no, no,
cannot
no, but
be a
no, but
starter.
based on what we have, until we see those players, me want to see a Bobby Reed on
No,
that field
based
because
on what we have, until those guys are in the team, Bobby Reed is a sure starter.
yeah, but we can't talk about that until we actually see the players and JT.
No, but Leon
Me
Bailey is
know
gonna be back
me
in the
know.
team. Leon Bailey
Me, me,
is just
oh, okay, okay.
injured.
Yeah, but even with Bailey starting, I think Bobby should be on that field. Even with Bailey on the team,
Oh
right?
God, bro!
Because
Like brother, at that time, I can't bother when the people are complaining, bro. Say Jamaica side no good. 'Cause, bro, we never got be able to get that good team if we keep just sticking down on one player and now watch a game.
But you know, but what I can agree with you is that we still need a powerful bench. You know, and having like a Bobby Reed on the bench
Yeah,
is not,
Bobby
it's
Reed
not
them a
a
players we
negative.
are free run off for the bench, man, for Jamaica, brother.
Yeah, but based on what we have, JT, we can't keep Bobby on the bench, brother. You know.
All if Mason not come for me and Leon Bailey comes back, for me, Casey Palmer jumps up to the 10, Leon Bailey on the right, John Russell slides in the midfield, Bobby is on the bench again.
So who's gonna play that midfield position?
I said Casey Palmer, and I guess we're keeping we pay Casey Palmer, John Russell. So John
And
Russell comes in for
but
Bobby.
that is five. We still need a sixth player. Who's that? The sixth player?
So no let anybody hear him start the last night.
Oh, okay.
That me just go with cause ultimately.
No, but for me, if Bailey come in the place, the person who will be left out will be low.
Yeah,
Trust me.
but Jamal Lowe I get left out anyway. No, as me say no. Casey.
No, not that low. Damian Low.
Yeah, but even if you leave out Damian Lowe, you're gonna have to put in a center back so that spot is not open anyways.
No, but we have Latibeaudiere who can play center back. That is natural position.
Yeah, you see, I'm not really
If
watching.
John Russell is there, why should we need Lati there?
Yeah, what I need Latibeaudiere on the field.
Then.
I need Latibeaudiere on the field, but watching Latibeaudiere.
Okay, so if Latibeaudiere is there,
but you're not listening to
need
when me I said what Warren. What I'm saying now is I'm watching him at Coventry, and I feel like he's suspect at the center back position. So for me, I would have him at the right back. If he's not starting at the right back, unless we're playing a back three, he benches. So your point, make your point on that.
Well, to me, the ideal thing is basically to have I would have started Bernard and thing in center back. And
Pinnock. That's my starting center back pairs, Bernard and Pinnock.
Those would be my two starting center back, and then I would use a John Russell in his natural position.
Yep.
Right, along with in midfield, along with Casey Palmer and Bobby Reed, and then I'd have the same top three, right? And then, of course, I mean, the wing backs weren't bad, but Dexter wasn't. I don't know. Maybe he's not fit.
No, he's not.
That's why
Dexter is playing with the U21s now. He's poor. He was poor yesterday.
Yeah, but he always with Dexter. He always come.
Second half. He picked it up in the second half.
Yeah, I can't fault. I can't see a fault in the defense. I love JT. I love the way they played. It's just unfortunate that we didn't score better. We could have scored 2-3 goals, right? It's just one of those things. It's football, my friend. Sometimes you. But it's the first time I see Jamaica really outplay a team, left, right, and center, and we still didn't get the win. It's unfortunate. I mean, I want to see this kind of football than the boring football that put me to sleep, brother.
But what I'm saying, him doing a Warren, and this is for me the ball game we played last night, amazing. But my thing is personnel. I just don't think we have the right personnel in certain areas if we're gonna get to the levels that we think Jamaica can get to. That certain players cannot play certain position. It's just like top coaches want top players in key position.
Right.
And sometimes you see, I understand about pedigree and players being at their clubs, but I just believe that Concacaf will make any player look basic, man. Concacaf has the ability to take your clout and make you look
No, but
normal.
but it only seemed that way. It seemed that way when only Jamaica play, because when you see US playing, when you see Canada playing, look how well Canada play in the Copa. You know,
But
I
we're
mean,
nothing
and
like
this is
Canada. We're
team,
nothing like
and
Canada.
this is a team that we can beat. So it's proven that we do have.
I don't think we
We
can
do
beat
have.
this Canada team right now, though. Under this head coach that they have, Canada was going through a transition when we beat Canada. You know, I think a lot of people heard man wasn't even the coach. We were going to Canada was going through a transition. So we kind of caught Canada in a vulnerable. We caught Canada in a vulnerable spot.
Yeah,
The Jamaica
this
team can beat
we
this
still,
Canada team right
but
now.
JT, we still have the ability to compete and beat those teams, right? With a few additions here and there, and a few. I expect the coach to tweak this team a little better than this is his first game. He didn't pick these players. These players were
Warren, me I
handpicked
watch
for
the
him.
game, right? And then I watch Trinidad game. And
Right.
all the Trinidad and the El Salvador I wish Honduras man, they just play fast up on the field. Like what make we play them look like they have some big iron tie on their foot.
I true. The transition is pretty slow. Yeah,
The man them come like some
yeah.
big iron in them boot. Like the man them just look slow
Yeah,
and a walk and it's like
but
I'm gonna get it.
But you see how well the team look with a Ravel. We need a Ravel type player in that team, man. Because you know how quick Ravel moves that ball, right? You know we need to start thinking a little quicker. I mean I don't know if it's down to education, but these players are playing this way at their clubs. I can't understand why when they come together they can't. But they look better. They look better last night. Honestly, they really look better last night. It's just unfortunate that they didn't score. So not beat up my Bobby too much, brother.
All right. Yeah, man. All right, best of Warren. Let's take two more.
Anyway, me go on listen to their work. Yeah, so
all right, my boss.
I'm still on the job. So bless up in yourself and everybody in the chat. Big respect.
All right. Blessings. People, that was Warren. That was Warren Webster. People, are we serious? We only have 60 likes on the video. Like the people them not even like the video. Come like we have to just wrap up a show here quick and fast. Not gonna waste any time. People them don't want to even like the video. So maybe just check it again and see if it just close down and we just enjoy my Saturday night. Like the video. Joke thing this. And then upon that them thing from where they just come on and sit down for 10 hours, beg people 100 likes.
Refresh the everyday
people. We're gonna start at the show when we get to 100. If we don't get to 100, we shut it off and done. Me day after over an hour and can't get 100 likes. No, bro. Me not taking it. We're gonna call on the back. We just wait till the people get to 100, bro. We at 78. So I'm gonna just take a commercial break or something and see if we'll get the video up to 100. We're at 78. Me do over an hour and 10 minutes. And we have 170 odd people watching. And we have 100 like on the video. So we just wait till the people get it. We have what? 88. We need 12 more. And we start off at the show. Joke thing this. 12 more likes. And we reach 100. I mean about because when the video people not notice when the video reach 100, we not ask for like after that, Nobody not well, me not really ask for like after that because it's like, yeah. We get 100 likes on the video. We not like after that, whatever. I don't take a call. Go ahead, caller.
JT, big up yourself, man.
Yeah, big up yourself, boss.
Yeah, man, we are call out of Jamaica, man, straight up. You see me? I want Real Madrid.
A Real Madrid in the comment section, this?
Yeah. One boss. But the on the work, say if you hear some noise, no mind it, see?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
All right, here what going on, bro. I feel like the man them play too slow, bro. Why we have to play the football so slow, fam? Me can't understand, bro. Me hear people say we play good. But here or me, everybody have their own opinion, bro. You see me? Mm-hmm. But here what me think, I feel like say because Cuba in the press we enough, so that's why it make we look that we there. we are hold the ball and we can pass the ball. Cause bro, when you look back on the game in the fam, all of the pass them a be a back pass, and all them thing they are turn off thing to fam. We don't like we don't know what we want to do with the ball when we get the ball. Most of the ball we pass in the fam, we make up what they must say a 500 and hard pass we making a bro. You know watch the game, brother. I'll be a back pass making a youth.
You said something though. You said something that the Cubans were impressing us, and I saw that. So we had time to do because the Cuban was just there to defend. That's it.
That's why I tell the people them say, bro, don't get confused with the game, fam. And yo, come like everybody me here, brother, attack, hombre. Everybody me here attack. We go at the game. The man them must say, bro, if this was a more, a more rougher team, we wouldn't look the way how we look against Cuba, brother, and hit the people them now get, bro. We always look that way against weaker team, fam. You know watch weaker opponent when Jamaica play, bro.
Yeah. When Jamaica have more limited players, we sometimes look this good against them.
Right, bro. I want my team fam so I say, yo, bro, me no want the people them get carried away, brother, and I say, yo, we are knocking football good, and we look good, we look like a something we are built from. Brother, me can't say that, brother, because I not say that in the game yesterday, bro. Me I tell you the honest truth, brother. And me I tell you, the people in the stadium, they feel away to, brother, because which part miss it down, brother, in the bleachers, brother, nobody now behave like, you come like the people we are comment and I say play good, brother, say Jamaica play good, I man never watch TV, watch the game on TV, brother. Because the people in the stands.
They never say that?
Eh?
People in the stands never say that?
Bro, the people in the stands I say, brother, the game no look good, brother. Really? The game no look good, hombre. We play too slow on the ball. Everybody has said the same thing, brother. That's why I say, me hear the people them attack like say Jamaica play this class of ball game. We not play no class of ball game, bro. Because everybody does say.
You did in a stadium, right?
Bro, me did in the stadium over bleachers, bro. Right now, telephone.
Right, did. So you see it for yourself.
Me see it for myself, bro, God. For myself, brother. Me know so we get a whole heap of chance and no score from. But here what the thing, God. Hey man, them, as we just said a while ago, the man them for too heavy bad man. We don't know why we look so heavy when time we are play the ball, bro. Why we foot they look like we can't move, brother.
We play them no move around the park like when you see some other team where they play them a floor. Like we
them not it, bro. Brother, when time we go down to Honduras, brother, Tuesday in the farm. Me not overhype no team, but we have to be realistic, bro. The man them can knock the football quicker than we, brother, and we don't have that, bro. You get what me I say? We don't have that, brother. You see when we book a more rougher opponent, we have a press with, brother. Remember say Cuba no press with none tall, When time we book our opponent, we our press with, brother. No look for Jamaica whole and pan the ball, we are gonna go back to long ball, brother.
Yeah,
because it's not
say
like
that. Me say that. Me say that brother, we are going to lose to some Guatemala on them side. They be if I saw. Because, bro, my thing though, bro, Carla, my thing though, personnel, I keep saying that though. I don't think Jamaica has the personnels. We don't have the right personnel.
And the midfield, bro, why we can't start the players them in them position?
The midfield. Me so disappointed when me not see the man say, oh yeah, that's why we bring in a John Russell. The man bring in John Russell and John Russell can't even get to play against Cuba. When him go play?
Brother, me no know you. Me I tell you the truth, me no know. But me just tell the people, say, brother, Jamaica no play no ball game, bro. And in terms of attitude-wise, me can give them that for the point. You see, the attitude, it never as bad as when we did under Grimo, bro. No, pause. We not look as bad as when we did a play with Grimo. You see me?
Okay, you're saying, so give me the improvements what you see now.
All right. So when me see the man them on the field, bro, them attitude towards wanting the ball was a little bit more.
Yeah, okay.
You get what I say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their attitude for wanting the ball was a little bit more. And it wasn't that much of an improvement same way, bro, because what you pre now, we never break down the team. We never break down Cuba all now, bro. May I tell you the honest truth, and we look so we not look comfortable when we get the few glimpses of a goal. When we get the chances in the box, we not look comfortable, brother. Like say, it come like say we not used to it, so we don't know what to do when time the man them get in a them position, the brother. It just look, like when something look forceful, and you can see, say that brother, for there so do. because him no look comfortable. So we look when time we in the attacking when time we get the few goal them, get the few chances for the goal, brother. Everybody see game different, brother. But all me I say, brother, no make we get ahead of ourselves and say, yo, game change and this and
So you see, Cuba never press it. And me can agree with that, Madrid. Can agree with that, dog. Me agree with you with that, bro.
Look what me I say, man. And we play the man them 50 minutes, brother. People I say 40, 45 minutes or 50 minutes to play a man them 10 man down, brother. 50 minutes, brother. You forgot so we get 5 minutes in a adzan, brother. 50 minutes to play the man them 10 man down, bro. You get what me I say? Nah, man.
Okay.
What me can say to you, brother? What me can say to you, say, we no fi jump and say Jamaica playing a ball game. You see me? But we not beat them, you know. And we still no want them lose focus. You see me? But we not fi jump and say we play a ball game, brother. Because at the end of the day, me look at it say, you can't play no ball game, brother, if you no win or no score no blowout goal, brother.
Yeah, man. Siobhan Brown, I said, JT, I was in the stadium and I never heard nobody saying that Real Madrid mislead the audience. The crowd was excited. But this
JT, one man can't in a stadium and then and hear everything everybody attack. Do the match, JT? One man can't. You're there one corner, bro. Me there one corner. Oh, you go hear me hear over that corner. Come on,
right?
Bro, be logic, bro. But as I say, Jenna, everybody a jump and I say Jamaica play this game and play this and play that, bro. We still have whole heap of areas to tighten up with, brother. Whole heap of areas. And me can tell you this, JT. Remember me, you know, me can tell you, yes, when time we play Honduras or play no other opponent.
We get beat, bro.
Yeah, well, I know, me not say beat, you know. You go hear the people, them same set of people, them where say Jamaica not ball now. You go hear them come and say, bombard, man, then gone back to long ball. At that, you go hear them.
When me see all the coach, what you think, brother, about Bobby Reid? Hear my point in Madrid. I mean, I blame Bobby Reid for the game last night. You know, me I say going forward, when I barely them come in, you know, she said Bobby Reid need for them on the bench, bro. What Bobby Reid good at? Me know say him track back in the dog, but which position you need him in if you track back? Them have to go make a decision on that, bro. Bobby Reid can't play 10 dog. Bobby Reid not have them skill set there. If you make that dead touch, the final pass here, kick it in the net back.
Bro, as we see still, me feel like that will be a tough one still, you know. You see me? Because me feel like what them all look on is in work rate. And he work off the ball, him off the ball movement.
It's
and
very good.
When him press, is good.
But that position is not what that position requires, though, bro.
Yeah, that's why I say it's going to be a hard position for really say, yeah, we are going to talk off the bat, so him can't start now. We have to see the players and we are going to compare him with, if he start over him, that's going to be another thing too. You get what I say? So I see him when so the coach are going to base it off and pretty the thing, no? Him could have bench Bobby too, you know, and start him and them in the natural position, you know. So, but at the end of the day, them are going to compare who they're running at the side and say, no, man, Bobby Reid a play for Leicester over English League. They're not going to start this man over him and them. So, you go find a look. You go find. Everybody now got happy when time.
Mr. Essential sub off Bobby still. Big man thing, bro.
Enough man could have get sub off last night, bro.
Who else did that sub off?
Last night, the first change we make with Low, that was a very good change. But you see when time came, me look for Dixon come on look a bit more. You know, to see when could I get to a game. Because the game did lack that intensity there where you want some
but if you kick up his speed, somebody if you create something.
Yeah, man. Yo, the game.
But why the coach get a pass there, so I don't think the coach really know what player is good at yet. Too tough.
Yeah. Because you see, what the black youth name Meran Garden. Me see him talking, attack a whole heap like him really. I say, yo, Ray, this a man I can go on in a car, you know. It look like him really run the game last night to a certain extent. You see me?
Okay.
But JT, hear me I say, me just as a TSA, and this is my opinion, bro. I don't know if you watch the game fully, but this is my opinion. I feel like say we should just come and just watch the game, bro. We not to talk about how Jamaica not no ball. It was expected, bro. Cuba never did a play, no ball. Them then the press with, then come with an intent to just
draw the match.
See if they can get a point.
That
was the intent of the game, brother. That was the intent of the game, and then win. You notice when the game done, brother. The man
they celebrate, bro.
The man they must celebrate, brother. The man they must celebrate you. You get to me?
Man, they must celebrate, man. Them winning match.
But bro, may I tell you the truth, brother? A nonsense, brother. Me not tell you say everybody have their own opinion and watch the game out at for them own high, brother. But here me I say, me can tell you this when we meet tougher team, me hear people say World Cup in the JT. But World Cup is not just you want to just qualify for World Cup and not play nothing, bro. Like
Yeah, that I want next thing when more ask people
They
like
don't
they just want
qualify
go
for World
dog,
Cup
like
and
they
not
just
play
want
nothing,
go
brother.
like they want just go a match and like Jamaica not try win.
Brother, I want me to you, brother.
That's
Brother,
a joke thing, this
we
brother.
talk like we not think logical, man. Yo, we come out of the mentality, the brother, like when we used to things are used to nothing, bro. God, you get to me as a brother. You want the team to play well. You want them to play well overall. You don't want to just go a World Cup. To just say we beat up some look
Look
aside. And no perform, brother. That we're going back a square one, brother. Because we can't play no big side like them post drop in one group now with all one Germany and one Japan and them look aside, brother. We can't play no ball farm against
Bro,
them. So
to me see Jamaica look last night, the World Cup look far for me, brother.
You see it, brother.
he look far because me just bro, me no know. You know what I mean? Like, bro, when coaches come to Jamaica and get married to a player. Like, bro, me believe say the top coach. You see, like when Mariska come at Chelsea and him say, me no want Sterling. Like, me just no want him right now. He a good player, but when me plan for do, bro, he need for cut. At the same thing, me I say, what Jamaica need to get for, bro? As me say, Bobby Reid them a captain, but Bobby Reid them need to be a bench captain. Him and Damian Lowe them need to go and captain the bench.
And nothing wrong with that. So some people are going to talk again and say you're wrong, but nothing wrong with that. We need quality players that come off at the bench. If we have a player going forward in a tournament and have a player like Bobby Reid that come off at the bench, JT, we not wrong, bro.
Yeah, Bobby come off at the bench, bro. He can come off at the bench.
Add something to the game. As long as we have a better player can start over Bobby Reid, me all feed, brother. You see me?
Yeah, bro. So as Bailey come back, bro. As even Bailey come back, Bobby if he bench, brother. May I tell you, because you have to go this side, because you can't play him in at the 10. He doesn't fit the 10, and he's not the best right winger we are going to have, brother. And that me I talk about, he cannot be our number 10, bro. Like, which side did Bobby Reid hold on half a season playing the number 10, We just need anybody to find that. So we're going to turn Bobby Reid into a number 10, bro. I think we had Bobby Reid for years, and Bobby Reid showed us that Bobby is just Bobby. He gets it in. He put in a hard shift. But you see your number 10 position, brother. You have a player that's so we now put in a shift, but he might give you something where go forward, where even the chance them more clear cut.
Makes sense.
Because if you look for our chances last night, they were also quite sporadic.
Yeah, real talk.
No, because you say if we chance them did very like secure in a way we know what we are do, we'd get a goal, brother. Because we'd do it over and over until we cracked the nut. The thing was, we tried certain things and certain things kind of happened for we coincidentally, but we weren't like know where we are doing.
Yes. You see when we get the ball in a some good area, we're indecisive.
Thank you.
Yes, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, hombre. You're spot on that, brother. I tell you the truth. Brother, I BBC people my cousin I crowd last night, brother. Me no business with someone who was saying, brother. I tell you what me there, brother. You see me? Me no hype or me no nothing, brother. But me I tell you which part me there in the bleachers, bro. I be a BC, brother. You see me I say? Straight, brother. So me I tell you, brother, say, yo, people who attack like say the fans them 100% on this. Me not go say some of the fans them no glad all the side play and way. But me I watch the ball game long time.
All right, AC.
Cuba.
AC, thank you very much, man. AC said for real JT, Bobby and Lowe will have to be coming off the bench for the team to take the next step. And that we are talking about, bro. The man them look on the team. You see the team what you see last night, brother? That the team they can't carry go World Cup,
No, it's all one whole heap of work on.
We need some more player, brother. We need at least 4 more players. We need Ravel back in the midfield. We need Leon Bailey, and we need Mason Greenwood. We need Reece Nelson, and I still think we need a right back to compete with Dexter Lambekisa, which is that guy Dujon Sterling that I see at Hearts. He need him just big, strong, fit, him run hard. Like I just think he needs to be in the squad in the team at some point competing, because I don't think this is a slam dunk. If Dexter is playing with the U21s, he's gonna have. When is he gonna get to play for the senior team this season, though? So so he might go look then, right?
But boy, JT,
We
me I
link
tell you,
up in
me just
Madrid,
hope say,
man. May I with
me
touch
just
base?
hope
May I
say,
save
yo,
a number here?
yeah, man. Me just
Yes, I
hope say,
don't
bro,
say.
say the crowd nobody get, you know. Them nobody feel no way we can turn out when we have so much again. Is it?
All right, my boss. We link up here, my
That's how
boss.
I feel. But
All
yeah,
right.
man, let's say alright, man. Big up.
That was Madrid 87615. Joshua, so call about. Let me just call back them people in the line. Where did I call me? Okay, I think Joshua did a call. And then let me call. Yo, Joshua, what go on?
I'm there.
How the ball game look?
Ball game. Look here, we not playing no ball and for yesterday me I tell the man them shit. Jamaica not playing no football.
Yeah?
We come and contact passes. What? Passes where?
Yeah?
Passes in the back. Eh, They make 10 passes in the back. One in the midfield. Cuba don't press us. Then play back in the back. So why? I don't see. Them the passes, them no passes, brother.
So you're saying that you say is that some people we them might get excited over nothing really.
Over back passes, we make 10 passes in the back. We trade one in the midfield. Nobody no press us. We put it back in the back. We make one extend. Them no passes, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Them no passes.
Crosses them there.
What we get excited for? All right, when we play against Canada and we win, everybody else say, good step, man, or something this we build from. We come back and play Cuba again.
Mm-hmm.
No, me hear somebody else say, good step this man, something we build from. Which part we going to start build? We have to make up mind where we build from. You know? Where are we building from? Because every time we expect a result, I will not get it. We find one different avenue. One different
But some of me ask you see nothing positive for last night.
Not. Hold on there. Let me get carried away. Let me tell you the only positive missing last night, you see? And that was when the game just started. Mm-hmm. When the game was level, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were pressing and when we lose the ball, we press very quick.
Yes. Let's give the Jamaica team credit for that last night. When we lose the ball, we wanted it back immediately. Immediately. And bro, I was very proud of that, seeing that last night. Because when you watch Hal Grim's team today, bro, when the man them lose the ball, them just start run, go back, go defend them one goal. And that's what Jamaica was doing. So we were always just trying to come back into this defensive shape. How Hal Grim's want the team to be sound defensively. No, bro, the top coaches want back the ball in 10 seconds.
We see that last night. But however, remember, you know, that was the first half. Still, you see when Cuba get the red card, Jamaica becomes so reserved and lackluster in the game. It's like we get the red card, right? This is where I blame the coach. The coach set up to win the game. That's what a lot of people said. I don't think he set up to win the game.
Really?
Right? I don't think so, JT. I don't think so. Here why I say that, right? We were the better team when the game was 11 by 11. Not true. We were the better team, right?
Yeah. The commentator said, wow, Jamaica actually look better playing against 11 man.
Right.
Yeah.
We were the better team, right? And if we're playing against 11 and a team get a red card, you see? Why don't you make an attacking change? Take off Loa for the game because he was not needed.
Which one of the Loa they may attack?
The MLO was not needed in that game.
Yeah, but I hear him have a start as a centre back, so you don't have to bring on. So you either do drop Lati body here and I centre back then. But you want to make that the changes in the middle of the game, that's all? Just change up. I mean, I really like tweak the centre back position.
We were not under any pressure, so it not even look like we make a change. It wasn't not the same change he make later in the game when take off Low. At the same changes he make later in the game.
But he never take off Damian Low. Damian Low no come off. A Jamal Low come off for them.
Somebody asked why we not take off Damon Lowe in the back for a long time. He not needed.
And bring on who? And bring on who?
Bring on either Dixon man. And drop Antonio behind Dixon and Lowe because Antonio keep coming deep for the ball same way. He wasn't playing up there.
Josh, so then we are going to do with it. So I you replace that body in the midfield and drop him in the centre back. So we'll go hold now.
But we never need to sit like Cuba not more than that sit back.
So you now use no holding midfielder? Wow.
See what?
What kind of formation is your play, Josh?
Listen to me. If you're not using Russell on the get-go, not get like a right? That's a playing position. And they're not on the field. Why? That means that you don't need it then.
What am I bringing him on for? I don't know. Every time them call him and not play him. Like them just scare the man to come destroy him confidence.
Why Jamaica? Why did you have them to save some money and just pick 14 man?
Yeah, I say that man, I don't know where them about to go with so much players, brother. If the man them now go play.
Save some money.
I don't understand this.
Maran God, he's my next one too. He's a bad atom in the system.
What we can say so?
Then what Maran God bring to the table? Eh? You've been there. Look here now. Remember now. And why them not give Maran God the job there? Because he's been there from Al Grimson. And this, like me said, for the next program, it's the same players, nothing not change, just a different coach. What are we getting? There's no difference. We're not getting anything different in terms of the setting up on the field and the players that is being used in their right position.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me now, I am Russell, I am Anderson, and I'm not playing.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I coming?
I don't know why they, like, bro, I, and them don't want to take the chance and not come neither. If them get the call up, because you know, say, if a coach call you know, come, that no good.
There's an uproar about Adrian Reid getting selected, right?
But I have no problem with Adrian Reid get selected, because Adrian Reid now go play.
but he's not going to play. All right, let's say he's not going to play, but let's say he should have played last night. If there's an uproar about his selection, you see, last night was the game to play him in, not against Honduras. Not against Honduras. We can't tell you. Because remember Honduras play fast, you know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Honduras play fast, you know?
Yeah. We have to go with that storm there in the first 15 minutes when we go down to Honduras, you know. So,
you understand?
So what you said, you said the side just no look good to you. You say a joke thing are going out there.
Cuba, brother, I can't get excited, brother. Don't get excited over Cuba.
That's right.
Yeah?
That's right.
Yeah?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Big up yourself.
Big up yourself.
That's right. What you wanted to see? What you expected? let me realistically. Make a reason, Joshua.
Listen to me now. Flavor Max. Let me tell you what.
Yes.
You see, if we were moving the ball fast and we end up drawing the game, I would feel better.
Right.
You say, Joshua, like we have a reason now. You say the only thing changed is the coach. Nothing, see nothing change. See
we change
this stat. Hold on. Based on the stats, see we have 70-something ball possession. When last you see Jamaica have 70-something ball possession.
Position
One.
Where?
All over the pitch. 1, 2. When last you see Jamaica play true pass and a beat defensive line and I take the ball on the flank and I cut back in the ball and all of them things. When last you see midfield actually creating chances in our game for Jamaica.
Big up one.
How often?
Chances were created, A lot of chances were created.
Against
and the next day, it doesn't matter just right. Because remember, they have brain, the opposition have brain. And the opposition, after they go down to 10 men, they will set up their side not to lose the game, even with 10 men, Joshua. So it's not, Jamaica wasn't playing against themselves, They are tactically astute as well and will put things in place to nullify us.
And anybody will tell you it is very difficult to be. In fact, some team, when they go down to 10 men, they play harder.
Them worse, harder for beat.
All right.
Exactly. And they were playing a low block. They packed the box. It was difficult to break down. But we created chances.
And you know where a lot of people forget last night, Flavor Max, them don't say Cuba beat with more time than we beat them in a head-to-head, you know?
Flavor Max. Yeah. Flavor Max.
Mm-hmm. I think what was the score? When they play Honduras, what was the score? They drew that game as well, right?
No, they drew Haiti and Suriname. And the same keeper had clean sheets. So him not let him no goal.
That question, Flavor Max.
Mm-hmm.
Can you ever recall Jamaica going down to 10 man?
Yeah, against Mexico. Damian Lowe.
What is the result?
But we lose.
We lose.
We are very tough, man.
We lose.
No, we have an answer. We lost that game. Yeah, and
So we lost that game too.
Yeah.
And I want you to remember, you know, Jamaica played the last time Jamaica played against Mexico, right? And before we got down to 10 man, we were dominating. We were equally playing Mexico good. That's true. We were playing.
So we understand all of that.
So look here now. We go on to end up lose the game. Just like how you say now. The opponent had brain to set up not to lose.
Yeah.
Jamaica had brain to set up not to lose. However, we lost the game because Mexico.
We never lose the game, Joshua. Oh, you mean against Mexico? Okay. Yeah.
They lose.
Yeah. So Mexico utilized their extra man and beat us. Even though we were in that game before we went down to 10 man. So why couldn't we do the same?
Hence we fired the coach because he couldn't set us up to hold out. Hence we fired. Hence him there, I believe, and the Hallgrims, right?
But you never come into you do a Hallgrims to get fire?
Yeah, they're the first ones to get fire. Yeah, man. But what I'm saying, for example, watch Arsenal went down to 10 men last week. And Brighton, like the entire second half, and Brighton could beat them. The game drew. So sometimes, what you have to look at sometimes is the chances created. We created chances, and another night, we could have easily give them 3 or 4. It just never worked for us. But it wasn't because we weren't created chances. We created chances. Now, you can't tell, coach can't put the ball in the back of the net. But again, it's the first game. And probably 3 or 2 training sessions. So you have to give and take and know that it starts all over again. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's a new coach, new system, new philosophy. It will take some time. I don't think it will take as much time as Hallgrimson, but we have to exercise some patience. We can't just come and talk like we're not used to football and we just want the result. There are some things that are important and that we can, a lot of positives that we can take from last night outside of the goal.
Flavor Max. So you don't have you don't have any concern as it relates to the players them that's been called up and not being used in their position?
No, not yet. And the reason why, right now, the coach is doing a semi-continuity, meaning the coach don't really know the players. Let us be honest. So whether you believe it or not, or whether you like it or not, he will and still have to work based on information from his predecessor or the person who was with the previous coach. He still use information. Yes, basically what I'm saying is still not his team yet. Give him a few more training sessions, a few more games, then you will start to see his team, because he know what that player can do, what this player can do. That player strong. Should player start? Should that player finish? when to make the changes, he not figure them things out. It's impossible for him to figure those things out. So he still needs some time.
I'm not going to give any positive review until Tuesday.
Well.
If I see consistency in the way how we kept the ball Tuesday, then I'll applaud the coach.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real test. Tuesday is gonna be a real test. It's a real team.
Tuesday, no. Yes. And after seeing what transpired last night, then he will have an idea now what he want to do and who he want to play. Whether he want to continue with the same 11, whether he think that person should come on or start, whatever. But we should see some things that he will be doing on Tuesday that you would have learned from last night.
It's actually Monday.
So I will be looking forward to see that.
Martin Baker, go ahead, Martin Baker.
I want to see we moving the ball faster.
I want to see that too. And I'm sure he want to see that too. And he figure that out.
Okay, Martin, talk.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself and the panelists and JT.
Yeah, man.
What is Flavor Max, JT? Me have a jump on car. At first, I gotta agree with Flavor Max. JT and Flavor Max. And they call I respect a point and me understand the frustration. But me hear Casey Palmer say it in the press conference and me say it already when the match finish. If Jamaica did take them chance and will win 3-4 love, I promise you, I may believe so. Most people that have so much positive things to say. Because when last Jamaica, what they will play against Dominica Republic and Dominica are not even come close to them passing metrics, you know. And
no, but that game, Martin Baker, we were focused more on defending, bro. It was Hal Grimson. It was a different motive.
So JD, that means some positive must come out then, JT, if I say that, right? Some positive.
Yeah.
But me I go answer the card when he make a statement. Why me really come and he make a statement about Cuba? I mean see this around. I mean because I know enough people don't really do them research and checking out. Cuba draw against the same Honduras team. Most of the players them are the panel squad. Them draw with them 0-0. Cuba beat Suriname team and then beat the Nicaragua team where we are going to play in October. So guys, yes. Respect to the rankings where FIFA have. But guys, if we're really doing the research and research in the Concacaf area, this Cuba team is not like a walkover team where people have it as. Somebody who said the stats, JT Taylor, you just said 11 wins head on, then win 11, we win 10, and we draw last night. So that'd be 7 draw, 10 win for we, and 11 win for them. And guys, the same Honduras team where we are going to say we are going to struggle against, this Cuba team draw against them last year. So it's not a walkover where people think, me get it still, you know, because me know it's the mindset that we build, as Jamaicans say. To win a Caribbean, people don't know about them stats, so they just say, Cuba knows how to brush them up, me get it. But guys,
Travis Peso do it, yeah. Travis Peso said, when last Honduras beat Jamaica home and away sports prophecy. Travis, me I tell you, you cannot approach them game there with a mindset there. They will beat with you, bro. They will beat with you. Listen, you see down Honduras there? It's going to be a hostile environment in that stadium.
No, see, Grimmy run out and a play rock and roll and get pick up.
Why was
But me to bring in Cataract. Cataract, go ahead, Cataract, on the point. All right, continue, guys.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. On the panel, Martin Baker,
Yeah. Oh, wow.
and Flavor Max. Sounded like he smoked the peace pipe and smoked something sensible. Like Travis Peso buck him in a stadium and gave him some high grade from the West. Yeah. So, a couple of things. So, I saw the game in 2 ways, right? Firstly, something unfortunate happened right at the start, and I was forced to leave the stadium. So I watched most of the game television, but that will be addressed, Look, every coach when they join a team must be given a chance to stamp their style and their philosophy on a team, and it cannot be 3 days, right? They must be given breathing room to be able to mix and match and chop and change. Now, the Nations League was developed to replace friendly matches in the most part because smaller teams were not getting good friendly games, right? Let us remember what the Nations League is about. In Europe, they don't even care about the Nations League, right? I hear that's if you watch ESPN last night, and Frank Leboeuf was saying, no matter if France lose to Italy, it's just the Nations League. They're not even concentrating. No, for me, this is a continuation of an unbeaten run. I'm going to check back in the office, and I said it to the coach that whatever happens, we cannot lose the game because we need to make the office a fortress. Big up to all the fans them that came out last night. I don't know which mad person stopped Vuvuzelas from coming into the stadium. That is one of the reasons why there wasn't any so much noise. But of course, there's a man selling Vuvuzelas, so the people ever they buy some. Yeah, but the regular noise that you got in the match, the vibe was kind of dead by that decision, right?
But them say you can't have Vuvuzela there?
Yeah, they were taking away some of the entrances.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I think TVJ decided to do a program and say Vuvuzelas make people deaf. So apparently everybody in South Africa is deaf. Because Vuvuzelas came from the South African World Cup. That's where they came to life.
Yeah, but they did do research that shows that it hits at a certain decibel that's uncomfortable for the ear. I've read about that. So, but
right, I read about it too. But we have 3 column of sound string up tall in the ear, beating at people head since 1970, and the entire Jamaica in deaf.
But the whole of Jamaica deaf, brother.
Well, they just make we go on deaf and make we get to vibes. So I want to say that the fans turned out. I had to unfortunately leave right at kickoff. So due to an unfortunate situation, right? But everything good. Can't tap the rock. But I picked it up from about the 20th minute. Look, we have to make up our mind what we want. You understand? We did have a mager, we did have a fat girl. I would say when I want a slimmers. Now we get the slimmers, we are complete. Al Grimson picked up a
slimmers need cataracts. To my people must say the slimmers need food, brother. Nutrients.
To win 3 points, right? And in the last 2 games of the World Cup, these last 2 major competitive games, we got 3 points. We beat Panama, and then we went into Copa, and we had a bad tournament. And everybody turned against the coach then, right? McLaren is here now. Make up in the mind what I want.
No, but cataract, we're not business where you want to say that, my just cataract.
Just allow me, please. Just allow me, please.
No, I'm gonna let you continue. I'm just saying, if he just keep losing games, they're giving him time. But Jamaican people, where you are said this, so nah work if them now win at some point. But just tell if you keep that in mind. Continue. Just keep that in mind.
Throw me off totally. All right, so let me go back to it. We need to market the unbeaten run at the office. Get the facts and start mark time, because I think Trinidad was the last time we lost, or we draw against Trinidad. I think we lost at Catching Hall, something like that. But we need to just track back, and I think saying that we're on an unbeaten run and promoting that will help us in the games to come. I'm just talking the broad thing before we get down to the football, right? But there was a big traffic snarl Police have to do one way. Big up to the police. The police outrider will escort Cataract straight at the stadium coming there. After Wind Drive on Oxford Road, bung up on the man, Cataract. And him say, man, go to the stadium. Drive behind me, turn on your flasher. Yeah, that was good. It's good to know. Big up them, the officer of the law. To the game itself. We accused Hargrimson of being an ultra-defensive coach. However, I think unfairly, because under Hargrimson, we scored a lot of goals. We rarely had nil-all games. Right? Rarely. This team, while looking menacing, I am comparing, let me go back to what I thought was probably the best game we played. Again, I think the game against Panama, where we ended up winning the bronze medal. I think that was an outstanding performance. Canada, in Canada, I didn't see that with my own eyes, but I think in some respects we missed, because we were so focused on the midfield, we missed the fact that Jamaica over the years miss easy chances, including penalties. And I had been saying that, and that's why people that get from a case and used to talk about Ivan Toney and thing there. We need a cadre of clinical frontmen to put chances away. Now, I'm going to talk frankly. What Jamal Lowe did last night is almost as unforgivable as Javon East. And so I am officially going to put him in the Javon East category. You have to bury those chances. You're a professional striker with years of
Boza, now should I bury feet?
Sorry, I can't speak 3 things. I can't speak 10 things at one time. So you have to allow me to make my points. I began with Jamal Lowe. And for those who love to say Cataract don't criticize English-based players, we take note, right? Boza is just being Boza. Boza has never been a clinical striker. I do not believe he's our own, so I have to support him because he's a part of the team that I support. However, I know what I'm going to get from Boza. Boza will need about 5 chances before he puts away one. And that's what he did. So he's giving me what I know, both for club and country. What Jamal Lowe is not doing is giving me some of what he gives for club. But Jamal Lowe has never been really a prolific goal scorer. He's just been a championship level number 9 that puts in a shift and consistency. I don't believe it translates into being an international player. And I believe if there's an elite recruitment, Jamal Lowe will be one of the first names that the axe would fall on for me. Mikel Antonio, I'm not sure what the coach's instruction is and why he had to be dropping deep, but he is showing his age, right? It's age is catching up with him. Like Tom Brady, like in American football, age is catching up with him. But respect to the general. But those misses I can chalk down to, the age. The age I catch up on him. Let's just say what we need to say. He now has lost a step of speed, and maybe that's playing with his confidence, but I will live with Mikel Antonio. But I believe that when, and I hope at some point in the game you look at something, but I don't want to judge things off the coach's first game. So actually, I would have given the coach a B-, right? Because I do think that it's really a matter of both coaching and players on the field that for 50 minutes you can't break down 10 men. As a matter of fact, we broke down the 10 men, but you can't put the ball in the back of the net. 21 shots with no returns.
Where did we broke down? Where did we broke down? What? I think that those goals, those opportunities.
We broke them down.
No, those chances were chances were sporadic. I don't think Jamaica broke down anything last night.
21 shots.
Joshai, where you see? You see Jamaica break them down last night, Joshai?
We broke them down on the wing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so what we're doing? Playing keepy up.
No, but let's bring in Joshai. Let's get
break them down, JT. We break them down through the middle.
Break them down. In the Gallus world, we broke down the man house. Let me just finish and then me take. And I know a bit. We're breaking them. We pick the lock. We're breaking that man house. We saw off the grill. We're going to our bedroom. The woman called me and said she ready. And we reached in our bedroom and couldn't turn up. Just flop. That's the truth. We broke them down. We broke them down on the wing play. It's the first time I saw crosses. Lembekisi put a sweet cross into the box. Right?
Lembekisi was poor last night.
Poor. Yeah, me off.
He was poor. That's why when we get them come at people, me read cataract. Me reading at the Observer say rum shot at Jamaica till next year. You know, me no know cataract. Where I say right now, I never did see that. Cause Lambikisa was spoke.
But I said to you, I was not in the stadium. The rum was in the stadium, and I was not in the stadium.
So you left the rum.
You forget it to Cuba.
No, but I am talking about one cross, and then the man started talking about the youth whole game. I said he put a beautiful cross into the box, right? That should have been buried by any league striker. I'm not talking about his overall game. How can you say a man have a bad game when the defense was not breached? The defense had no work to do.
He had a poor game. The two things can be right. He had a good cross in the box, but he was poor 90% of the game yesterday. Dexter was one of the poorest players out there for Jamaica. That's a fact. Any top analyst look at that game will see that.
If we consider Cuba best player, the highest, I think Cuba highest player immediate on Dexter wing, you know.
Well, he had a field day. He did have a field day with Dexter.
Yeah, if we put that in a
Martin, even when you look on Dexter's face, Dexter was shaking his head. He knew he was having a bad game.
Yeah, it look like Dexter does not fit. Look where unfit Dexter. Yeah. Where unfit Dexter still not concede a goal when no man coming in right back and fit, and we are dead in the last 90 minutes. We are praising nobody not sleep on the right to score upon we. So what we say about the quality of the young players?
Remember where we're coming from now. Remember where we're coming from with Alvas and O'Neal Fisher, where we used to hold the head and ball after every match and cuss beer BBBC Clark for the right back. So don't all of a sudden get to a half night girl and then start cussing, because the girl that would have before they ugly and couldn't cook and never keep those. Remember I said that's where the goals were coming from, you know. Hello?
People in the comment section, just let me know, am I the only one who thinks that Dexter Lambekisa had a poor game last night? Because might as well stop watch football.
No, JT, may I agree with you, with the overall game for Dexter, but we can say, as I say, maybe under 21 in my play now, so maybe him just not fit. It's not an excuse. Maybe the coach can start.
But we have to
lay in an endurance match or something and fix up the right side. I don't know where coach can do this. So. But he look like Dexter just don't fit. Him just don't look like him.
Also, too, you have to put it into consideration.
Oh,
he was asked to do some more attacking work. And it's not easy to do the bulk of attack that he was asked to do, because the man one time can like my play like a winger.
Yes.
So that was an extra workload. So we have to put that into consideration.
That's why I'm bringing the fitness. In fitness, not look up.
Well, in
And
fitness look down.
you also have to accept that how he would have normally played for Jamaica, Leon Bailey would have been on that flank. So he doesn't really have any attacking work to do because most of what used to be deployed to do was covering for Bailey.
Exactly.
I don't want to say defensive frailties, but that's his main role. His main role was to bomb up and put in crosses and reach the byline. What he was asked to do today is he's an unfamiliar person that he's playing with on that wing as well, right? In Jamal. So I wouldn't beat on you.
That's probably why we sorry to cut you. That's probably why we see him in a different way, and sometimes to add to the attack, sometimes the defense will lose something. Now every player are at a point where they can do both as effectively as some other players.
Mm. So I think the coach, where I think the coach erred, right, is needing to win the match. I would have expected him around the 70th minute when he made those 70th minute changes to bring on the field, revert to a back three and bring Dixon on the field. And try to, because you would have hoped that the Cubans were out of legs or would have had some tiredness in the legs, and to have a pacey player running at them would have been ideal. I can't explain the 1 minute given to Kaim Dixon. I really can't explain that. Not in my head. The other one though is that I do believe that John Russell should have come on and featured, because that would have allowed us to play probably with a single pivot and commit more players forward. Right? Because remember when John Russell played, every time John Russell played, he has gotten in the box and gotten some chances at the time, drive forward. He may not appear to be the fastest player, but he has a long stride pattern. Right? So those are the things. But overall, I think the team didn't lose, and we were always hoping for that. But I don't think they covered themselves in glory. I know the fans left frustrated because when the man them come after the game, them did a cuss. So I don't know who was sitting where, but them did a cuss Bear Clark. So the man was saying that for them section, man did a cuss. That is true. But I don't think it's a fair cussing. That's a DJ at a Latin night. 876 Extreme, that's very smart at the Cuban nightclub. And let me tell you the truth, the Cubans, when they came there, they were rejoicing and in celebratory mode. Right, about 4 o'clock, the club, we did have to lock off the club. Them did just drink the rum, and them did go on, and they were in celebratory mode.
Let me bring in Joseph after that.
They won the World Cup.
Yeah, let's bring in
the World Cup.
Yeah, Joseph, come in.
Yeah, JT.
Yeah.
You know, for what me I call them my youth?
Okay, let me see this. Let me check this.
Me I call them more than an hour. Me I call them.
Damn.
Them think you checking for your money, so let's go and make it right, man.
No problem.
JT, watch this. How you rate Serbia national team as a football nation? How much you rate it?
Decent. I have Serbia, Slovenia, and them kind of team in a one group of teams. Really, nothing exciting, but will play you hard on the day.
Oh, so all right then. So the reason why I asked this, Spain win the Euro, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then for them draw with Spain Thursday.
Serbia?
Yeah. So watch this now. Serbia draw with Spain Thursday. And you have the Jamaica team such a hard time because they draw with Cuba. My youth
Me not give Jamaica a team and Serbia drawing with a different ball game that more. You tell me where they play them, we play for Serbia, they are player. Because I know Serbia always have players in the top leagues of Europe. I don't think Cuba has anybody anywhere.
Yeah, but but me and you look on Serbia and Spain. Spain would have beat them at any given day, at any time. That's our expectation. Don't it?
Not me. You see, Europe, remember see how hungry in the last Nation League. How much me give England? You know that, and people don't even remember say Hungary used to win World Cup. Or I don't know if they win the World Cup, or they're a team that been to the World Cup maybe about 4 or 5 times. Hungry.
Yeah, all right then. Watch this now. So my point is JT, the man them play very good. The man them play good. The problem is them just couldn't score. Them just couldn't score. Them play good. There's nothing about the game yesterday where you can't say, Jano, the coach is a bad lineup or he makes some bad decision. The man them play
Bobby Reid, bro. Bobby Reid in the
good.
number 10 is a bad decision.
No man, Bobby Reid is a warrior, brother. Me not drop Bobby Reid. Good baller. Me only drop Bobby Reid for no game out Jamaica play.
But you can say he was poor. He was poor last night, though, right?
Slightly.
Okay, but, all right.
The reason why Jamaica, but Jamaica the way is because they just never score. It's that the owner and them play a good attacking ball game. Them do everything good. Them do everything good on the scene.
Joseph, me think I mix me up with Joshua, you know. Joshua call in and I say Jamaica no play good. Joshua up on the line, you know. Joshua, you want
no man, you say no, JT. You said because of the game yesterday. We never go nowhere. We can't go work up. You can't say that, brother.
No.
You have to ready.
You never listen to him. I remember explain that, Joseph. Me say if it's the same team what we have yesterday, them can't carry go a World Cup just so, bro.
No man, you're still wrong, JT.
Yeah, that's just my belief with this guy. You know, man, like, listen, Lati Bodier them in the midfield, Damian Lowe centre back, Bobby Reid at the number 10 role. That side they can't pass. Cuba we are draw with our home in bro. How we are gonna beat Guatemala on them side?
But JT, listen. If you could be fair, Lati Bodier and the man and always give a good game or feel comfortable. It's just maybe 1 and 2 man just
What?
No. Live.
Joshua, speak up if you're gonna speak up, my brother.
You're talking okay, I said
yeah.
Lati Bodier them in the middle has not given us any game that we can be proud of.
What? So we don't watch last night, bro. We break up the ball them fast. We break up the ball them last night and put our pass. Because let me go, cause you know my style, me in the mood right now. We always complain and say, Low could have break up football in the middle, but no pass. Last night, Lati break up mostly everything and leave the pass. That's the man's job. What do you want us to do? Spin for him head and skip towards the midfield.
One mic. Tonight we're gonna do one mic, all right? Because when me listen about the show and some people are messaging me. What I'm saying is, guys, like the people them say when we're 4 or 5 of us on here, they're not hearing when all of us are speak over each other. So one person, the person who did not speak, continue. The person who did not speak, and we
don't know, man. That was the point, JT. I thought you and Ekada. What was the role of Lati? Because you made the statement, JT. May I use your statement and team statement because I agree. Want to agree, say we win back the ball quick. Oh, you see, I win back the ball quick. Me, I watch if you know I watch a game. Oh, win back the ball quick for Jamaica.
It was a team. It's a team effort. It was a team effort, bro. It was a team effort.
Oh my! All right. So, who was the main person who bet the final tackle and lay up the ball? Then, better question. What do I know? If we need to watch the game,
brother,
go back and watch the game.
Martin. You see, anytime you see the Lati Bodier discussion is a trap, bro. You can't win the Lati Bodier discussion in a midfield. Last night, Lati Bodier would have get a 10 out of 10 for me, but it's not sustainable.
No, JT, we know that. I don't believe the caller said that tone and said Lati are the answer in the midfield. I don't believe the caller said that. I don't believe
and
the
I
caller
tell some
said that.
I feel say me and Joseph will have some misunderstanding. I think he might discuss my projection. Because what I'm projecting going forward in a Joseph, what me said to as well, Punish, what me say, if a Mason Greenwood and a Leon Bailey comes in, Bobby Reid is the automatic bench captain for me. He cannot, where are you going to start him? I'm asking the people all night who's saying Bobby Reid has to start going forward. Because the team needs players. I don't care what anybody says. When those players get there, please tell me where you start Bobby Reid. Just tell me that.
So
I just want to hear that.
Allow me to answer this question again. So JT, you have this thing where you just like jump on a player and start beat them and you get out of this. So you're now on a mission to get Bobby Reid on the bench.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so let me tap you right there, sucker. No, you touch
that now go happen, but continue.
Bobby Reid, for his entire career for Jamaica, has been played out of position. Bobby Reid's natural position from he was a young player is a number 10. And/or a small striker, a second
but which
striker.
team in England has invested in Bobby Reid as a number 10? Where he played a full season as a number 10. Just tell me I can go find it.
Because when you go and do that, go and do your homework.
But I'm saying.
Like the last time when you argued about some statistics, you do that because you are making a statement.
Uno come on, Punish to attack like you have the statistics. Uno come on, people in a see what them do. People in a see what them do. At them come on and go like them have statistics, and when you tell them say, "Come show you the statistics," them say, "Me figure look for it." No, but me know you're a star Cataract. You come try. Paint my point of view, like me know you say things so we disagree all the while, bro.
Because I'm addressing, you had all the chance and all the man them like them coward. So I'm going to deal with it. Bobby Reid, up until last season. So somebody think open.
Go ahead, man.
876-852-999. Right. Bobby Reid up until last season was a regular starter in the Premier League. However, because he is such a hard worker and so versatile, they have him playing everywhere. This season that he started at Leicester is left wing that Bobby Reid start. He's a left wing that Bobby Reid playing as. Bobby Reid has played right back, this, that, but he has had a consistent starting season as a number 10 and a small forward.
Where I'm actually
what do you mean where?
Brother, I watch Bobby Reid last season at Fulham on the right wing.
So it's one season you're watching. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Prior to last season, I said this. You have to listen to that too. Prior to last season, Bobby Reid was a starter. And I'm saying
Cataract, he only started half the season last season, by the way, I think. Because I remember
I said prior to last season. You're not hearing me. So I'm discounting last season.
Okay, so why are we doing that? Why are we doing why are we skipping last season? Why are we skipping last season? I thought last season was.
Why you only want to focus on last season?
No, because last season.
Why do you only want to focus on last season?
Because last season was before this season. So why you want to skip last season? What you want to fit because last season doesn't fit into your narrative. So we both could play this game.
Oh well, let's talk about this season. He's starting every game. He's starting almost every game for Leicester. So let's talk about this season.
Okay.
Good. So he's a starter for Leicester, right? Starter. So I will tell you how Bobby Reid fits, or my suggestion is how Bobby Reid fits into a team when Bailey and Greenwood arrive, right? Greenwood naturally goes in, for me, in the number 9. Bailey on the right wing. Mara Gray on the left wing. And you guys, he's becoming very anonymous now in some Jamaican games, but nobody wants to touch that. And Bobby Reid in the hole. That's our World Cup starting.
Bobby Reed, where's the hole? Where's that?
Behind the striker. Don't you know where the hole is in football? We hear false nine or something like that. I never hear about you're in the hole. Because I thought that can be anywhere. You don't know where a hole is in football?
No, I didn't know that there was a hole in there.
Okay, there's a hole. There's a hole right behind the striker. Right behind the striker. And I go and yield, brother. But there's an answer, JT.
Cataract, me need you to stay calm, me and you today. And me and you today, Cataract, me there.
Someone just hold tight, so me and you.
No, me I say Cataract. No, me as I said today. Today, me no stream the whole thing on yesterday. So me there today, me fresh Cataract. And me sound like you're fresh too. Cause you go get some Latin vibe last night. Alright, so me fresh too. Right, so pass the war, Cataract. Cataract, pass the war.
If you don't know that there's a place on a football field called a hole behind a striker.
No, I'd never heard of it, but we're gonna come back to that. Go ahead, Nick. Me and you there,
that area exists. That area exists around the D.
Yo, I'll be a while going on the show. Round the hole and the D and them thing. Cataract, pass the war. Go ahead.
JT.
Wait, pass the war. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, JT. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah.
I tell you something. I'm going to hang up and go on this morning.
Okay, you know, have no more final point.
No, yeah.
Let me just explain my thing. Joseph. You see, when we start the show, as I said, I'm not panicking. And I said, for me, first off, I started off by giving the coach a 10, but then I thought Bobby Reed wasn't playing well. He could have subbed off Bobby Reed and bring in a John Russell and drop Casey Palmer in the number 10 position because Casey Palmer looked like he was penetrating. He was making moves. He looked effective. Why keep a player on the field? Because he's in the Prem and the position requires certain movement that he's not giving to you. And that me saying, bro, Casey Palmer look like a better number 10. Yeah.
I'll answer that quickly. I mean, let's look at it from a human point of view. I mean, from a human standpoint, most of us, if we were in the position, given that these players are new to us, I would trust the player that I know more about, a player that I see playing in the Premier League week in, week out. Okay. I think that's just the human point within the coach that caused him to do that. And I would not blame him for that because this is only his first game and third training session. He still don't know the players.
But Flavor Max, that's why I said me now panic. No, but what was one of the things, Flavor Max, that me and you agreed on Hallgrim said that he was a coward. And I don't want this coach to build up a thing where we get married to players in positions where they're not producing going forward. Me now say, Bobby, if he bench, no winner, bro. But me say, going forward, just like Damian Lowe, they will do a job, bro. But going forward, they have to be an option. Brother, we discuss on this show for Leon Bailey bench. Why we can't discuss Bobby Reed bench and we talk about Leon Bailey for bench too? Come on,
because that's what you do to get excited. You just jump on a player.
What you mean?
You don't look at the body of work that the player has given. Those things come into play. Coaches look at the body of work that they have been given. They look at players who they can trust.
The fans them wicked, brother. Me and people come here all the while. I say, JT, I really think Bailey fix up on the bench. And I say, wait, why Bailey can't bench too? Bro, I believe that any player on a football field.
You did other movement for Bailey out IT.
Out of the team? Other movement for that. Cataract, find a clip where me want Bailey out of the actual Jamaica team.
Go back and click on all the video them since since the he did.
What do you mean out of the squad? What do you mean out of the squad? Have I ever wanted Leon Bailey out of Jamaica squad?
Because I go watch them and come back.
No man, you see,
just like when we qualify for the World Cup, I go remind you on this date that on FSL you have a headline that say Jamaica won't make it to the 2026 World Cup. So you're not gonna play them games with me.
Cataract, you know that you didn't even answer my question. You didn't even. But
this is where I would draw a line with you. You have to stand by what you say.
Yeah, but Cataract, and me is a person on YouTube where me not afraid to stand by what I said because I know I can be right or I can be wrong. And I'm saying to you, I've called for Leon Bailey to be on the bench when he wasn't performing, but I would never be crazy enough to think that Leon Bailey doesn't deserve a spot in Jamaica squad.
When Leon Bailey had the
back.
interview and you were anti Craig Buckler and like this and you're going to bet that, but we are where we are today. So I'm in a new era with Steve McLaren. I'm sure that your biases will be.
Maybe bringing back Flavor Max.
Now I'll take on Bobby Reid, who was given more than 100% to Jamaica.
Because I like what I saw last night, to be honest. And with additional players, better players, because saying this and say that, I realize, well, I knew this before. We need some better quality.
All right. Thank you.
We need some better quality players.
I agree with Flavor Max. 100%. I agree with Flavor Max.
I agree too.
Yeah, we need quality, bro.
Yeah, and we expect to get some qualities. But what made me comfortable and relax, I believe, under Hal Grimson, even if we get Messi or Ronaldo, we would improve.
I believe that.
Under this coach,
I agreed.
I feel comfortable that he will know how to utilize the incoming qualities. And that's why I feel good.
I have to agree.
Give me a minute. May I go back on
Sure.
Cataract and Flavor Max and JT and the other boss funny chat. The coach say, the more, make me confident, me not overconfident, but me like when me see, because I say when Grimmy come in, when we see where Grimmy come, if everybody they talk, who they will see? Papa Whitmore. Tell me if I lie, me I tell. When Grimmy first match he played, even though we win, not the first match, because we think he play Argentina. The first in a Concacaf. Who did we say the man he look like? Tell the God truth if everybody remember who them he say.
I think Steve McLaren formation look a lot like how Paul Hall was setting up. We look more attacking last night like Paul Hall type of ball game. I think it's an England type of setup. And I like it. I like also Martin was the high back line. I love when we see the centre backs on the half line.
So that me I wonder if I mean Flavor Max and Cataract on the panel alone see the eye line or Pinnock not even Pinnock over the half line. Yeah. Centre back over the half line for how much minutes?
We need that.
And me the call make a point. Me I go chop out again. Cause I know me go.
Remember pop your color, man. Remember pop your color. Say the name again. Say the name again.
Pinnock.
The man that looked like a boss last night, man.
Pinnock just over the half line. The caller where the 9061 me can't remember him.
Joseph.
Joseph, me understand they say a back pass, but bro, me disagree with you. The first header where Antonio get.
If I watch the game back to front.
The first header where Antonio get was because of them passing there. You know what I call General? He call Pierre Shent. And Jamaica never normally have patient. The man they make 13 pass, bam, Bell overlap, Gray overlap, them see the space, Gray Bell cross it, find Anthony Ed, rip on the bar. That was like 14 to 13 pass, bro. Yo, me overconfident. If we get quality, if we get quality, bro, Cataract and JT and
just mute them mic, please, so we can hear them.
If we get quality, add the quality on this, bro. Me I give coach time. Me I give a coach a time, and we see against Honduras. And me believe say the fans might come back, because me not over hype people. Me believe say Jamaica go clip Honduras, Because we have a better, we're not factor to the pitch.
The pitch was a problem, but
no,
I don't know yet, bro.
We say we need to pass the ball.
So who are going to score the goal? No, but we do the whole of them thing the right. Me ask you, who are going to score the goal then?
Oh yeah, the goal. Oh my. That's why I make a statement, JT Taylor. Me not be the coach, me not even be the midfield, and me not even be the defense. You see the forward line them, the man them have to come. If them are listen to that channel, the man them just go in the room with the coach and they talk to each other and say, bro, we do something about that. And them have to go self-reflect to me. That me I say to play them. The forward line them have to self-reflect because at them we call, so we have to go use them again. So them have to go self-reflect and come finish.
Yeah. Before me bring in Dan, remember people, me do a show where say Jamaica don't have a. Me have a show on my channel where I say Jamaica don't have a center forward. And I did a whole 2 hours and people say JT Antonio still have the leg. Boza is the one. Guys, Jamaica don't have a center forward who score goals. Mikel Antonio had a really good season, but Mikel Antonio is a workhorse who run around and operates off scraps. You need another somebody with that depth touch, prolific. Jamaica doesn't have that. Boza need 10 chances to score 1. I always ask people like, bro, who's gonna score the goals?
Boy, I have a point. That kill we last night.
Who's gonna score the goals? Who's gonna score?
Boy, JT, me the coach make a
Hold on, Jason.
He said everybody. The coach make a statement in a second press conference where man say he might give the player the chance. The chance. Boy, me know if the coach see the window down or the coach a son, who not take them chance, JT. Or the coach a son, because Maran here the next one, You can't go on like a year run show, Because me see in a coach ears with the sub them, But we believe when a coach get to know that team, some man, as I said, JT, we might love them, man. But some man, worse if you get the recruit, some man not go see side JT, may I tell you.
Yeah, man.
Some man not go see side.
So some man have to lift up, man. Dan, where I say now? Come, high intensity, bro. Yeah, intensity. Man. Come on.
Yeah, what me I say with the team, bro, like, what me see with the game yesterday, we just need for, but I like to see the ball move fast up on the pitch, bro. It's kind of slow, but I see what them kind of play the ball better. I see better play, we create players, we do all of that. I don't want to expectation out on the head say Jamaica is a football country. If you support the team, win, lose or draw, not just for the hype of it. Say, yo, we'll win a match, bro. No. We want to see that we support the team, win, lose or draw. And we is not this big football team. We are build a team. A build better. And we need players for forward more. We need better players in our team to do. We don't stop up that mindset then I'm head from the Copa. Say, we is not this big team. We just have a quality side where them can play some ball game. We know them have the ability to, but not at the highest level. A ball game. You get what I say? We know so we can do something. But we don't want to have it say you got the biggest thing I want to go. No, bro. Just support your team, brother, and stop this thing like everybody want to coach a team. Yeah, we can say we want a couple of favorite players forward, and I think we can critique the team, yes. But like Jay, I will call him from earlier. Bro, Jamaica is not this big level side, brother. The man them are forward in. Most of the players them play them club. Them club do not play possession ball game. And what them do yesterday to go them breakdown. We're not a breakdown team.
Which player don't play possession ball game in club?
Most of the club them not bounce around them ball like them go play like City or Liverpool or check the ball of them at them club, bro.
Yo,
they not play that.
Okay, no, me miss a bag of call, man. You can line the cam up
don't talk it still, you know, but
yeah, give me a side key. Yeah, me I say no. I 2 times I see Bobby Reed yesterday.
Yeah.
And I went time picking far out shot. I went time I tell his number 21 say be calm though.
Yeah. He not do nothing.
Yeah, but I read that say still JT. We that say about Bobby Reed.
What I say?
Yo, Jason, when we are talk, brother, you have to make your point, and you see me the top and talk, they like people that sleep and thing. People, if I never call in the show, brother, Me, you know, want to call in part of the show too. When the intensity no up, nobody call the show, yeah? Because I'm not run couch, I don't know couch and bedroom thing, mirror. So if we talk football, brother, we want the energy there, brother. Because we see Jason come on, him talk, him top. Them things that slow down your show, bro. Continue.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna say with Bobby Reed now, bro. Like, we been a say, yo, Bobby Reed is not a natural number 10, bro. If he's not that creative, brother. Him not have that finesse there with him for dribble. What I said with last night, you see if we have a Maggie in that game the last night, in that midfield area there, maybe we'll create enough more chance. I will better play
Maggie good at score last night.
Yeah, with the yo, bro, I'm talking, bro.
Let me get a little piece and go back in,
bro. Now look at
piece. Make him talk. Dan. Just make him talk.
Go on. But JD already showing hard.
I told them see my brother last night, and I went them and tell you 21 player, say if he calm down, and I want weird shot in them. You know, see my brother in that game last night. So you're right, under the analyst there. You see me? Jamal Low, you know, give you nothing for the wing. You get me? One the ball, him push past the defender and to score. You know, do nothing else for the field. And when we know with some of the support of them, they don't want to blame no there's a player. They want to blame the local player alone.
Jesus Christ. Brother, it come like, I got the word you take on.
Yo, Dixon get 8 minutes. Yes or no? Dixon get 8 minutes. And I see man wake up this morning and he washing face. And he must have Dixon be out guys side.
Well, lad, it have people say Dixon become out that side because of last night. Every man said that wicked.
No more.
Who said that?
No more. Brother, we have some people.
They go pelt that phone. Brother, I'm gonna believe that.
We have some people who leave Jamaica 25 years ago and through them start and get kids abroad. Them a fight with their player because them have kids from overseas. You get me? They don't want to see no little you from Jamaica get them chance to the national side.
Jesus. Yeah.
And they don't want
yeah, change the ball game, bro.
We not change the ball game because they don't want analysts, the diaspora player them when they come and they do foolishness. You get me?
So you'd have drop some more diaspora player and put in some local player? No?
No, but I drop some diaspora player and take some more diaspora player.
So what kind of war you fight? I don't understand.
JT, me not fight no war.
Yeah?
Me not fight no war. Me not fight no local war. And me not fight no diaspora war. Anybody that play good, me just come out and say, brawling. Sherman Nicholson, he need for rubber bench. You see me? He need for rubber bench, so till him skin come up on the bench. You get me? You hear me and low? You see him get grief one night time and send and hold to and ball after that's where he go for. You get me? So right now, brother, come on them to use them eye and watch the match good, brother. And say what they need to say, brother, and take them masks out of it.
Yeah.
7 years or more, me I watch the game and lower there. So if me can say, yo, them probably bench, nobody have a problem with that. It's them long enough. This player get played 10 times, and people are saying they don't want them back, and play 7, 8 years, I will not get nothing from them. Want to see them every match.
But again, you know, me honestly think it was the political correct thing to do last night. You know, again, I don't think it's the coach team. You know, it's not the coach. When I say it's not the coach team, he is not the person who is selecting the team based on when him see. You know, give him a few more games and then I'm gonna do that because I don't think Damian Lowe start the game based on merit. I really don't think so.
Me a case and And they say something, say, yo, I best game them play over 4 years. You get me? Here, Casey Palmer say, I best game them play over 2-3 years.
Antonio,
Here, Antonio says, I best game them play over 4 years. So, we can see the quotes in print already on the side.
Mm-hmm.
But the player them when they hold back his side, you need to see them from early and start from talk to their head. Local or diaspora, no matter where they come from. You get me?
Yeah. That's a call for them head.
Alright.
Dan, go ahead. We did cut you off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, they remember when I said, but what me that say with the team, we just need at least 5 more players coming in. We need a couple strike, 2 forward. We need as we say, we need a midfielder. We need a balancer. We need a next defender who really good on the ball and quick. What me kind of say with the game too, like sometimes Lati body with defense, low them take all 5 seconds for make all a quick play. So when for make the play, we them take like when them for just take a 1 second for just knock the ball around. Them see the pass, you know, and them take all 3-5 seconds and wait to make the pass. One pass when nobody in a block or nothing, and is a problem with the team or the need to move around the ball faster, move around the ball quicker, and the forward line, you see when Antonio them have drop deep when I see him come for the ball and things like that, touch them, that was needed in the game too. So I can't bash him.
I'm want to say this Dan. You remember when me tell the people them say Javi and Brown off the bench, them say me bad mind the youths. Me say Daniel Johnson have to come out at the side. A second division, the man end up at Turkey right now. Me I tell people say me spot the player them when now gonna be able to give where we need.
The team outgrow them to the level where the team have go. As we say, we are not the biggest thing. We now have the say we have something there, but the team outgrow certain player. A certain player come in, like Lemley come, show him class. I'm gonna really want to see the man name beat Lemby, bro. Like, I see some people have Lemby not play nothing.
He not play nothing. Where you want the people? So where you want the people them say him play something? He not play nothing. And we always say Lambekisa play well when he does, but he had a poor game last night.
JT, as I say, he may be not excellent in that area there, the game where he have to be in that position there. And when him just did this, him more like one of a free where him can run on the wing, can go down on the line, have space to do him one. We can see that in a weakness with in some of the players when it come to this, when you break down a team, it's not that break down team, as I say. Most of the players them do not play at them club in a position base where them hold down teams. So they mostly play the ball in long, and they mostly play like I was gonna say like in a direct way. You know what I say? Some of the players them are gonna feel uncomfortable and within the training session and the time, or when I say with the team. I doubt if the player them are gonna think because at the first you must see them hold down like having a box, them box up. Like even though we think go play 80 drop back the first our yard. Not when we play them away at Trinidad. The Honduras game, he kind of sit back in some of the game, but them really go low block. Cause them try defend a point. But the Cuba team here, them low block. You see me? And some of our players them is not that technical enough and quick enough and aware enough in a them game for get the ball move around fast. But I think it can work on if we have addition of some of the players them on the team where maybe the 19 could make it work. You get what I say? But for me would I test that team here, the Honduras game we mega use for kind of test.
Brother, we not beat Honduras, bro.
Well, we don't know that much. The match they can go anywhere. But it got hard. Honduras are going to play hard.
Me actually think we can beat them. Because I tell you why. What do you mean? Honduras unbeatable. Let's tell you why. We will have more space to exploit against Honduras because they're not going to part the bus like Cuba. And I think with that, we will have more opportunity. And based on the game last night, we know the coach are going to watch over the game. And we believe in the coach to make certain tweak. And that will help, in my opinion, that will help us to because I don't think man for man Honduras better than us. I don't think so. And we actually play good away. I don't think we're a bad team playing away.
No, not at all.
That point is true. The away game, them, we think we play better. We think we play good away.
Them say, like some of the statistics I can show, say we play better sometimes away. To be honest.
Even without we have fans in our stadium, we play good. But what me would I say still, JT, must be positive. And me just now have it in my head say, oh, we are Spain, we are this team, we are no. Me have it to say, oh, Jamaica, we are get the players them together, build a atmosphere, them sister the fans them come out, them get to them want Antonio, them feel happy at the first player, they maybe feel so maybe good in themselves, they should have really win or feel better in themselves. But yeah, I just think
you know, for the first time, as what you said, we really based on how the players them talk, we really think them think as they were the fault for last night. You know, sometimes after the game, the man them vex and come like say, yo, the coach never do it when he was supposed to do. You see that a lot on the holidays.
Yeah.
You know, huh?
Yeah.
No, them not hear Anthony attacking a man, and the man say playing for Jamaica for the past 4 years are the best game ever played. You know, they only needed to put the ball in the back of the net. But he's the person who it's a few.
Them feel happy. I'm gonna say, we call it that game. Remember, you know, before even McLaren come and sit in every seat, you know, where so when a coach come or when him just forward, they say the first 2 games them we not beat no man. Test what go on. The first 4 games them say, but enough man say 2 games another win there. For test what go on. I'm okay, the player them look more happy, bro. Them look more happy than me. You see me best look like him happy and think just forward, but I just looking more tweaking and I just want to say, I don't want Latibody in the midfield. Him thinking too slow, brother. Him have some of the ball, him. You see if you have Ravel on the field, in a field position where Latibody there, the ball could maybe would have move quicker. Because he would have won the ball instant from the defender, them and dictate the play, them.
Yeah, Ravel them keep the play ticking over. Like ticking over.
Yeah, but another position there. Which 3 midfielder I use though? Because you can't use Bobby, Palmer, and Ravel in the sub.
Bobby,
they're going to run way over.
Oh, Cuba.
Yeah, well, moving forward. Not yesterday because 2020 is hindsight picture. Now that we see how Cuba. We mean moving forward.
I ain't telling no lie. Me more that use John Russell. A more technical on the ball and Latibody maybe. Quicker with him thinking, Latibody can't turn good. Him can't like have the ball on him foot in the midfield and make a good look of turn. So him kind of that look of stiff miss there in the midfield, bro. You know, one player like that, bro, and it like a cost him. And when him for run out.
Big up yourself, Joe Grant. Yeah, man, Bobby Reed should become a sub, bro. You're right about that.
Well, you know, say it's ironic that you say Lati can't, and I'm not speak for Lati, because I did that. You know, it's ironic you say Lati can't turn and thing. One game, Mr. John Russell play, you know, that the people are beating for, you know, saying can't turn, you know, it's like a chill like my drive when I turn. That me the people have said.
No, brother, because Al Grimson set the team good, bro.
I don't know Al Grimson make him on turn. I don't Al Grimson make your turn, dog.
Brother, which part man I play now? I don't know if it says.
So this a man I set the team good and you say that but here can't turn. So me no know. I can't
Yeah,
coach
but
me
see
can't
some
turn.
me I watch a game with the midfield. I'ma see the weakness them, brother.
For me
Like
last
it
night,
there.
for me last night, Latty Bodier gets a 10 for me for his performance. But guess
No,
what?
bro.
No,
Me I watch a game.
you may say no, you may say
Me
no. But the
I
problems with Latty Bodier still remains. It's like me now gonna make what him do last night trick me. Cause me see the show already. And him
you know that me I show
yeah, me
you.
now make him trick me going forward. Latty Bodier cannot play there.
Him look
But
him
JT,
kind.
what if what if what we saw last night is a result of the coach? Because some coach can get the best out of some players. Case in point, KC Palmer. The man in his post-match interview, the man has smiled from year to year. Man say, yo, this coach, I get the best out of him.
Yeah,
Really the opportunity to play under this coach.
true.
Wow. That's a good look then. That's a good look.
Yes, he said that.
That's a good
You
look.
know. So the coach can improve players.
And at that we did
So
say
maybe
we did have a problem with Flavor Max when we see players like Cephas them come in and they still a run like mad foul. I mean, say Algrim said, nah, stop the man and talk to him.
Grimson have nothing him, bro. Him thing I just defend, bro. and try get some.
And you know what say, you talk about that. You know what say, team thing as is different. But you know what say, I watch a game with him against England. I never that thing start the game, I do, you know. I'll be a press and attack the man and attack.
Pick up him nearly, him have to slow it down now, he nearly pick up a 4.
He nearly go up for after that he's slowing down.
You realize say better me go back to the evil when me know which is defending.
But you know say, I check I set him set up himself because he's here rock and roll in play.
Yeah.
Like that,
He talk about rock and roll. All the whole of the drum and shit them start bust up the guitar string them. Nah work. The band now work.
Rock and roll.
Band never rock at all.
Yeah, the stage ever set. There's a bands to put out all now.
Man say I'm a lock show, but me not see the bands at all. Where all Grimsa come from, Zema lock show?
No posters up for no show, bro.
Let me bring in Mobia Boss. Mobia Boss, big up yourself, brother. I come today, but me have a 10 on the line today and can't make them think they swim off the line. You know, so I go on today. So I said, me link you up after. Today was a good day, my boss. Yeah, I one of them 10 up on the line. You know, you ever catch a boss yet and you try really, and all the hook up, all the fish line are bent over. And you have to really and jaggy. And so me have to go on today.
Me know, man.
Dropping me having a boat, you know what it a flat up, see me at a battle like him and jump off back in the water. So, me want to all over head right now still. So we can't keep him in a boat till we can't go land. Go on through.
Well, you see, Coach McLaren did his research before he started his era. You remember in his first press conference, he was saying he want the best players. I don't know if y'all were reading between the lines. What the man is saying, a lot of the players who we have not good enough, brother. That's why I might even trust him bench. You see me? So people are ball, people are command. Boza not playing football. Dixon not playing football. Dixon I work on him fitness at Charlton.
And Dixon my boy. Mobia, Dixon my boy, but last night Dixon showed me him weak like a rat. Me see Dixon try crossing a ball and nearly dropped down out there last night and I'm a baller. In weak, bro. In weak.
We saw patriotic. Oh, because I'm a Jamaican, him come through the ranks, high school. We think say if you go up on the field. No, it's not like that.
Weak.
The bench is so weak. Shamar Nicholson not playing the football. Dixon just gone to the club. No play since Copa. So we need bench players. We need players who go be substitution to come and impact the game.
Yeah.
So who they on the field? No for who they on the field already, man. Me say it one a long time now.
Want to Bobby Reed, bro. Me tell him say Bobby Reed for you come off for the bench in the future.
Want to see first. What see first situation? Because
I think he might move go Israel. Israel.
I see him post up from Anchor go to picture still. Like him in there training.
But me say if you go Israel, right?
See first, I see anything. See first from when I'm playing no football.
No, I'm playing on ball neither.
No,
yeah,
no
that's a more situation because
what they kill the team, the players them out of match fitness. Not for the players them who we are used. I'm just saying that from last year. And if it's not players who they on bench, that's why Karai now I'm playing. That's why Russell now I'm playing. You have to go with players who are playing.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, I asked myself that question the other day. How many of our players are top players and starting important players for their team?
Few.
Not a lot, you know.
Not a lot, and that's kill the team.
Yeah, man, that is why we can't beat the players them or play out there. Yeah. So when them play a game and them do them
brother,
on the field.
Listen, Dan, you mess brother. Me see all England win today and player get beat. My youth, me don't know if I some daycare center thing you know why we run off with the football or what. Me see England win all today and them I say like this, the coach can do this better, this player. And when we talk about free player, the people them say we negative. Like them want we just sit down, don't say no and just go and trust the process. Football no works, so brother. Like me don't know, bro. Me not see that nowhere else, brother. Me see Denmark win one night, and people still a question the coach. They must say racism make the black youth never play a whole long, and I him star up the game one night. So, bro, football every week fans the dump on coach and player, bro. I football that me not understand how them make it look like how we alone at about with few player them.
Well, JT, I never say we can't beat them, but some of the time, I think we overdo it.
We overdo
it. When I check the stats of the players, them some of the time, bro, and where them play, or where them are playing at them club, bro, and the team try them best, we have to look on it that way, bro. Even last night, I see I watch about the thing. I see the Cuba, them I beat them Cubans, them say. Are the worst thing them they ever touch a ball. I mean, I did with laugh, bro. So, I know how it go, bro, but we have to say, like, we were there out here, bro. We as a support, like, me is a main supporter, because I say my father normally carry my guy national stadium, yo. So, we are building something now, and I just want to see some additional player right now. We can just build the thing. And that me would have fight for. Is me some real
because JT, I know we like Lambagisa as a player, but you know last night in the match roster, I know play no minutes.
I tell him man, him say man poor. I tell him say him poor last night.
Last night in the rusty, brother, I blew him and I blew for the first 5 minutes.
And the next thing, Moby, if you are trained with the under 21 team, brother, it's hard for you to come match the intensity level of players we are playing week in, week out. It's not the same intensity.
That's true.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
And you see it even on Dixon to why him look weak. Yeah, bro. Yo, some supporters expect too much high expectation from the players. You have to creep before you can walk. Brother, creep go away. A World Cup at 2 years from now. By the time we don't creep, we creep out. We are back to number 6 like the last qualification. No man, not no creep, brother. The last time we sign up for this creeping, we creep out at the last couple World Cup. So, you see me? You know how long we are creep? For 98 we are creep, brother. Like what kind of creep in this? Baby are supposed to walk by now, dog.
Yeah, but what we can say about the team still definitely need a real finisher, bro. We need a finisher.
Need a finisher, brother.
I think we can, if we buck up a team, really and truly, I think we can maybe defend out.
Come on.
Brother, we don't call it finisher name now.
So where was
finisher name on one? We don't got some Dixon already. I don't know, I can't finish a day.
So Green bad dog, we have to put up front, man. The three bad dog, we have to put up front.
What is about Greenwood?
Yeah, where would you play Greenwood?
If him
The
forward
three bad
19,
dog up front, man.
No, if you forward, brother, Greenwood go forward, brother. Yo, Greenwood go forward, brother.
If Greenwood forward, I know he might play false 9 too, bro. Like he might forward 9 too, play false 9, get the ball them. While the wingers them are quick, barely grip on the wing.
Yeah.
I will play it.
Yeah, man. No, pull up play no nothing. Just Green.
Yeah, so people there, yeah, man. Yeah, the fans are giving their take. So people, we're not being negative about this. We're not being negative. If you watch the first part of the show, it was quite balanced. I told you all the things I like about the team, the things I was looking for. I was very happy with the team playing a high back line last night. That was very good. I saw that because you want to know, you see, when the confidence of a team a lot of time is when you see how high you're up the park when you're attacking. When you look up on Arsenal and them team, the man them center back in the opponent's half. Jamaica, same thing Hal Grimson did with his team today. When they lose the ball, they don't try to get it back right away. Jamaica did that last night as well. Two things I was happy with. When we lost the ball, we tried to get the ball back with the same intensity. That's what we talk about with coaches like Ralph Rangnick and those guys. When they press, he tells his team, when you get the ball, the same energy you use to take the ball, I hit your knee to take the ball with to the goal. You see me I say? So Austria and those teams, they don't press you and take the ball and go back in a for your own half. You need for your turnover. And Jamaica lacks intensity. People, remember, I kept saying this when this coach came. I said, I want to see if Jamaica intensity level improve. I even said this to Simon Preston. I said, Simon, the main thing I want to know is the intensity. And last night, the pitch is a bit soggy, drudgy, just hugging up the football and slowing down the game. We cannot continue playing this slow, though. We talked about the positive, but we have to step up the intensity, guys. We cannot wait till we get into dogfight with teams like Guatemala. Them time that we're going to try to play fast. It's going to be too late. We got to start playing faster as a team. That's inevitable. Or that's paramount. We have to play fast. We cannot play like this and go to World Cup, guys. And that may say, no, how we are now, it looks good, but I'm telling you, it's not sustainable. We cannot get married to the idea of having certain players on the field because we like them. Football don't work like that. When you look on a Jadon Sancho, they brought him in for so much money to Manchester United. Coaches came in and realized, yeah, we bring him for a lot of money. No good, bench him. They have the next player from Holland who did their Manchester United for how much years. Can't get Van der something. Can't get on the field. And I hope so. You have to understand. I respect a coach who says, "Listen, man, I'm gonna put you on the bench. I'm just not getting the productivity out of you or the productivity levels that we're looking for at this stage." So, and I didn't see that from a Bobby Reid. And I kept saying to you guys, if Bobby Reid is playing the right back position, I'm okay with it. If Lottie Bodier is playing the right back position, I'm okay with it. But Bobby Reid cannot be a number 10 for Jamaica. There's no way Uno can sit down yourself and say no want Jamaica reach to the levels we don't want to reach, and I thought about Bobby Reid can't bench. A madness and I thought, bro. A madness, it's feasible. It's not feasible. You see me? I say, so we have to give it to it or we see it, guys. And at the end of the day, we did play Cuba last night. I know, I don't care what the record is. We played Cuba. It was Cuba. It wasn't. We weren't playing. We weren't playing Costa Rica or Honduras. But they waited the pitch before the. No, my member said it rain too, But people, best up on yourself, Everybody who came through, remember to hit the like button. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's very important to the channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for joining us for the first round of the the first round of the Nations League there, Jamaica had a 0-0 draw with Cuba. Performances were, there were some bright spots in the game though. Still think that we're gonna have to figure out how to score goals. Look much better. Ball position, still don't think Jamaica has a midfield. Love that Casey Palmer is coming to the party finally. I think me and Groger and them, we did have a question mark over Casey Palmer head, and finally he came to the party, but he came to the party against Cuba. You see me, at the end of the day. So the Honduras game on Monday, that's gonna be Tuesday for me, I think. That's gonna be something where we can get another marking stick. And the coach will have a few more days with the players. Watch some tape, watch back this game, and I'm sure he was writing down, and I think he will start putting his stamp. But what I've seen already, I'm impressed with him being able. He reminds me of Paul Hall taking that team to a local team to Peru, and we look decent immediately with Peter Lee Vassell and those guys and Lamar Walker. So I expect the team to improve. Don't get this wrong. But people are not going to see this part of the show, obviously, because, you know, most people, JT, are you, brother? You always beat coach, you run with coach. No, just JT don't really have, I don't get attached to people. I'm not afraid to make the big decisions in my life. And when it comes on to worse, when it comes on to sport where I don't know you, I'm just a fan. I don't know you. But I don't care. I don't care, bro. I just care that Jamaica start to look like the team that we can be, because are we gonna keep feelings in this thing and just continue not qualify for nothing? Care about feelings, bro. You know what I mean? We need, football is a cutting edge sport. Remember today I watch England game and one of the commentators say, two big men, too big. You see me, I say two. Though the man a dog, the man a make you know say football thing, yeah, brother. When the brother come on the field, I think, what's his name? For Ireland, he's 6 feet something. I think he's like 6'8", bro. Man, that tall. So if you did know him, you couldn't keep it real, JT. No, me not understand that. No, man, me da keep it real. Let me know him. That's why I tell you, Jason go and I'm a friend baller. That's why I'm a friend baller, because me no want you not play good and me come out here and you're not. And true, me know you, me can't tell you say you're not player. You play well. You know, me can't Craig Butler out the thing, brother. And I give Leon Daly man and the match all and you not play. I know my thing that. If he's a baller and he's a baller, that's what I said. Nobody cannot say Casey Palmer didn't play. And I even told you guys that Demari Gray was rusty last night. Demari Gray was proper rusty last night as well. Even when you see Demari Gray shank the ball in the stand, that's not Demari Gray. Not composed, didn't get body over ball. None of that. Had one where Demari Gray would have found the corner and he hit it on straight to the keeper. So, yeah, our players are just not match sharp. And I think this window will help players to kind of gel together, get to know each other and get to know the coach. It's a process as well. I believe in the coach. He showed me some things last night. What me and this coach are going to have problem with going forward, though, is if he start to think like players like Damian Lowe and Bobby Reed cannot bench. If him think them two players they can bench, brother, me I go dep on the coach. But them two things there. If him think Damian Lowe, because Damian Lowe, bro, he's a walking grenade. Him just ready to explode. He loses his composure in the game. Damian Lowe, big up yourself, head of state. You're not a captain, bro. You're not. You don't exude the qualities of a captain. You lose your head. Yeah. Rile up the fans them and you thump all man in them mouth. Like, bro, you're just like, I don't know. Chill, bro. Chill. Or go on the bench. Just go captain the bench, dog. You see me? So Damian Lowe, every time you just say, okay, I'm gonna change, I expect more. Him just do the same thing. You see me? I say him just come back, him just do the same thing over and over. Damian Lowe. The same thing him do over and over and over. So I don't want, we have to point those things out. And when the coach get into press conference, we have to remind him. Because as soon as they have an online press conference, me and the coach in that. Come here, go say, coach, We're back at it again. Square one. I don't know. Before you came in, I don't know if you heard, but Latibody here, a lot of fans thought that, he doesn't work very well in that defensive midfield role. You brought in a Jonathan Russell. He didn't even get 2 minutes in the game. Are we going to continue starting center backs at the defensive midfield role? In the defensive midfield role, are we going to keep doing that? We need to know that. Is it that we're going to do? We're going to just keep doing that? Well, people, big up on yourself here. Bless up on yourself. Have a blessed weekend, because I'm going to have one. I'm going to get some sleep. JT, to see the players asking Dilo, he kicked away the ball, and he said he's not taking any risk. Yeah, me see him go so. Like, no. And they must say, what you kick with the ball for? And they must say, so that we tell her, bro, he's not comfortable on the ball. Team aggressive. I'm going to put up this comment. I saw that team aggressive. When star go so. And them thing, them tell some see in a game. Him go so like, and the man must say, bro, where you kick with the ball? I like must say, me not take no chance with it. Like, bro, you're playing center back. Like, what do you mean? Like, so we're not going to stress out about him. I'm walking red card no more. No, man, he's a walking grenade right now, man. He's a walking landmine. The law is a walking landmine. Bro, man, just ready to explode, bro. You change it now, man. Him pass red. You see me I say? He's a yellow tape. He get a yellow card every game. Caution. Damian Lowe, if he just playing some yellow tape wrap around him. Caution. Pass me, everything dead. Crime scene. That's just Damian Lowe. Him just do some weird stuff. And going forward, we need Damian Lowe in the squad. Don't get this wrong, because I think he plays a role. And sometimes there's going to be games where the intensity is not there, and you probably need him to come dig off some football. But other than that, he's nervous. He needs to stay up on the bench. If we're going to build the team that we're thinking about and we're talking about on YouTube, people want to decide. If we don't want the team to get to the place we want to get for, bro, we can't itch on some player, bro. We can't itch on some player. Them not good, them hold the bench. Straight up. That's it. We cannot pet up player, brother. We cannot pet up player. And what the team is doing well, we support the team and we talk about what they're doing well. Just like we said, the team did very well recovering the ball, pressing the high back line. Very good. We wanted to control the ball more, but I want to see this against a team that's actually playing us to score on us. Because, bro, if Cuba had any attacking potency last night, they scored on us. Because Damian Lowe, me see a player run down the left-hand side and we were caught out of position, right? Damian Lowe is drifting to go to the man, go tackle. A smart center-back would just look around and look, where's my partner? Is my partner covering for me? Damian Lowe just run straight towards the man, and this one big wide gap just open up. And I'm like, Damian Lowe, your other center-back is out of position. Latibody here is up the field. You need to buy time. You need to actually just be cutting off an angle with the player. Buy time to get that help to come around the back and recover. Damian Lowe just goes in and commit. I don't think you just go in and commit. You use your brain, you look around, my help is not there as yet. So what I need to do, I need to buy time. Get the player into a certain position where either he has to make a cross by the time I have a person to clear the header, or don't give away that pass. And him just a run with just aggression. And we need you know why he start gone. Yeah. So we need that to sort out, man. So big up everybody we pass through. Conrad, J. Saguna, different J. Chris Smith, everybody, 1-1. Long time I not see my boss. Big up yourself, Eddie Guna, Ernest, everybody we pass through. Big up on yourself as a blessed weekend. People, stay safe out there. And I said I always want to give a message out there at every show. People in Jamaica, please drive safe on the road. Please think about someone else's life. It's not just about you in your car. I said I'm gonna plug this every time I'm doing my show until I can actually get when I can get like a commercial or something to have on my channel. Big up yourself, Kevin. Where the boss? Long time I don't see you. I want to have a commercial on my channel that have some awareness with safe driving in Jamaica. Guys, we have to drive. We just drive a little bit better. Drive safer. It's a few more months before the Christmas season, and people want to see their families. Just drive safe for people. You see me? Please take it easy on the road. It's not just about your life. There's 3-4 other people in the car where I go crashing and kill them off as well, and they have families as well. So just think about that when you're driving. Just drive a little safe. I hope that somebody who's a mad driver, if you see this part of the show, you're there Jamaica and you go tonight and you beat up the henny and you beat up a thing, you just say, all right, me I go get home. The name of the game is get there. Get to your destination. That's the key point in this. Get there. Get to your destination. If you actually kill off the people in your car and the next car, nobody no reach nowhere. So people, please, in Jamaica, drive a little bit safer and think about the other people on the road. It's not just about you, all right? Everybody in the comment section, bless up yourself, guys. Have a great night. Where is my... Okay, I didn't even do the intro. I almost ended. The outro. The intro was so...